That's so fucked up. We so fucked up. Here we go. Here we go. This shit, man, getting locked up, man. Come on, man. We finna get into it, brother. This is what we get, brother. Now, this dude done went out here. He done went out here and he done fell in love. And he done played the simp. He done played the simp. Anything goes. It's snowing over here, man. Anything goes, and messed around here and got his ass locked up. Trying to run behind her. Pull on up, man. Pull on up. He done went out here trying to play the simp, trying to play the nice guy, not pressing charges, looking the other way and getting beat upside the head. And now he done got locked up, done went down there trying to get the car, showing out, got drugs in his pocket. He even got locked up, man. And you see this all the time, man. All this compromised and all of this, you got to bend over backwards. You got to kiss the ring. You see this shit all the time. And it was way too much. That relationship was ran by her. And that's what happens, man. When you're a man, and you deal with these women and they run the relationship, it's eventually it's going to impact you in some kind of way. You'll eventually go to jail. Something bad is going to happen to you. It's just a matter of time because it doesn't work the other way. And you should be, as a man, you should be with someone who wants to listen to you. You shouldn't even be dating someone who doesn't want to listen to you. That's what I mean by the simping, all the compromising, the simping, the I'm gonna try to do everything to make it work and all of that, and it's gonna work, and that's how you finish last, man. In the end, you're gonna wind up getting locked up. Come pick up the car, you know, you go down there, you at the house doing stuff. Now you gotta go and do all of this. As a man, man, you gotta fulfill your masculine role. You have to do that. You don't have a choice. You're ordained to fulfill your masculine role. You just have to do it. When guys forfeit that, when they forego this is what happens. Just disrespect. More disrespect. And see what you got to understand. Some of these women, they can't help it. They're going to disrespect you. They just can't help it. You're saying, play by this rule that I'm nice, then you treat me nice. We're going to play that. It ain't going to work. Especially ain't going to work with her. There ain't nothing wrong with being the man in the relationship. It don't mean you're a bad person. It don't mean doing anything bad. But being the man in the relationship is the order of things. If she don't want to listen to you, you shouldn't be with her. You just simply shouldn't be with that woman. She don't want to listen to you. She needs to find her somebody she can listen to. And then, you know, that's best for both parties. But to be in it just to be used, okay, now she needs me to come pick up the car. She done made another mistake. She done got into more stuff. Now I got to go ahead and fight with these dudes. And then it turns out it was all her. It wasn't you. All her. Now you got to go take care of this. And now you done fell out with this group. Now you done fell out with these people. All her, not you. All her, not you. You at the job, everything cool. You get along with everybody. She come to the job. All of a sudden, you can't talk to this guy. And I don't like him. And don't do this. And don't. All of a sudden, you hate going to work now. Had nothing to do with you. It was all on her. Got to get kicked off the airplane, kicked out the restaurant. Your food gets spit in. She go to talking crazy at the restaurant. You've told her time and time again, control your temper, control yourself. And they done spit all in your food, and now you eating spit because she done pissed off the people. You didn't do that. You didn't. It was her, but they done popped your food with it. Yeah, that's how you got to be careful, man. You got to be careful with this stuff because it makes you a clown, man. Not only that, she don't even she don't respect you. And the very minute a better offer comes, and for her, male or female, the very minute another offer shows up, she's gone anyhow. So why you putting up with that foolishness, man? And eventually, yeah, you're gonna be on some type of drugs and stuff. Because look at your household. You're gonna wind up getting on a substance abuse problem because look at your household, man. You got so much dysfunction in your household. What she say goes, you can tell her 1,000 times. Then you throw money in that, and they got money. You throw money in that, and they still acting like they in the projects. Come pick up the car now, tow it. That's what you say. You on the phone, you on the phone, your feet up. Hey, come pick up the car. No, tow it. I'll get it out of tow. We got millions of dollars. I'm not coming way out there on no highway. I'm enjoying myself. I'm not coming out there with dope in my pocket and get locked up and fight with the police and listen to you. And now, see, that's what I'm saying. He ain't learned this lesson. We sitting on a couple of meals. Hey, they finna tow the car. Tow that shit. Fuck you, Tom. That's what you calling me for? What? That's what you calling me for? No. Don't worry about it. Go on down there. Let me know how to get you out. We'll take it from there. But nah, they can tow the car. So I'm going to go down there and argue with the police with dope in my pocket and get locked up. Now I got my own case. How am I winning? That's not winning, man. That's why you can't be in relationships where the woman keeps taking you down these rabbit holes. You can't be in that. All of that, and that's really an aspect of simping. When you simp like that, one of the side effects of simping is destruction to some degree. Not full. She gonna kill your masculinity. Your masculinity gonna be gone, bro. If you got a simp and you always backing up and walking on eggshells and afraid to offend and minding your manners and tolerating this and scared, you're gonna, as a man, that's gonna destroy you. You're living in fear because she's so fine. She's ruining your credit because that's what I'm saying. You dudes are simps, man. And this is what's going to happen to you. You go in there begging and pleading and buying and compromising and don't press charges and I ain't pressing. That's what I'm saying. You tell your woman, hey, don't put your hands on me. You don't get to put your hands on me. I don't care what I did to you. Coming off the airport, don't put you got to say that. Also, as a man, you got to let it go. You got to say, hey, listen, we got to take a break until you get it together. Yeah, when I'm in relationships, we don't put hands on each other. We don't do that. We don't do all the yelling and stuff. That ain't my thing. I don't argue. But when you compromise, right, this is what happens to you. And also you're dealing with somebody who on both sides and stuff like you like what? You like men's in appreciation to the brother who makes plural in it. She likes men's and women's. And that ain't really that ain't my thing, man. I mean, a lot of you guys, yeah, that's not my thing, man. I can do better than that. And that's really what it comes down to as a man. You got to do better, man. You don't have to put up with this foolishness, man. Listen, we got our own problems, man. You do not need to be all down there, all outside. You don't need to be all out there trying to get clean up all her messes. She done made all these messes, and you got to go clean them up. Yeah, we try to help, Hyper. What's up with you, Joey? We got another what you call you guys. Why you guys be coming over here? These dudes, bro, y'all are some weird niggas, man. These niggas be coming over here, man. That nigga said, show my face. And if I showed it, didn't one, I got one. And then what? Will you be happy, man? You see it, go outside, walk down the street, there go platinum. I'm a regular dude, bro. Very regular. That man said, show your face. For what? Why you want to see me? See, that's what I mean. You got to get blocked for that. When you make all of that gay stuff, man, that ain't, you got to go for that. I'm sorry, bro. Whoever you are, formula, you got to get blocked for that. You deserve the dungeon for that. I'm going to put you in the dungeon, brother. Say he's a brave man to sit in a car with a woman driving 100 miles because I would have said, let me out once she went past 60. Yeah, I don't even know if he was in the car, brother. I don't know. I know he got arrested. Let me go see. Oh, we got the whole story right here. He finally made TMZ. Hold on, let me see. Here it is right here. It says, Sha'Carri wasn't the only track star arrested on Thursday. Her boyfriend was busted for drug paraphernalia and resisting arrest during the traffic stop. The arrest affidavit from the run-in with the police, it turns out it was a bit of a Team USA hangout of sorts. The report states cops were driving when a gray vehicle approached at a rapid speed. It reached 104. The cop pulled Richardson over. She claimed her back tire was underinflated and was the reason for her speed. She also stated her phone accidentally changed the settings. A black Jeep pulled up in front of the scene on the side of the road. Okay. Coleman got out, waited by his car. When the officer went to fill out paperwork, they said Coleman approached the scene and he had to be instructed to walk back to his vehicle. As he returned to his Jeep, the cop said he dropped the object in the grass. Officer said Coleman refused to comply with orders to keep himself out of the traffic stop. As he made several attempts to explain Richardson's speed to keep her out of jail, Richardson told the officer he was her boyfriend, but later when asked to provide identification, he refused. He was placed under arrest for resisting. When Coleman's Jeep was searched, a glass smoking device was found in the center console. What, a crack pipe? Oh, man. No. No, bro. No. They said they suspect it was cannabis. He went on to post a $1,000 bond for both of them. Now, she makes more money than him. This dude, bro. This dude, he bonded her out, bonded himself out, and this woman's worth million. She's getting the multi-million-dollar Nike deals. Brother, I'm telling you, bro, we be on the bottom, bro. I'm just saying, man, all the simping stuff. And it ain't even like that. It ain't that he needs some money from her, but damn, like hell, you bond yourself. What the fuck you mean? Why you want me to pay your bond? And I wouldn't be down if it wasn't for you. I wouldn't even been down there. My hair in my truck, I ain't getting pulled over. Now all my business in the middle of the street. I got the glass pipe with some cannabis. People thinking that's the crack, thinking I got the Crizac. I don't know what's going on. It said, as Coleman popped up, Terry, I don't know who that is, arrived as well and wanted to know what was going on with her friends. She was ultimately given a ticket for stopping on the limited access highway and was free to leave while taking Richardson's purse with her. You see all of that? Due to their involvement, they requested a backup to complete a traffic stop. Both Richardson's and Coleman vehicles were towed from the area. Damn. Damn. And all of that, all you had to do, you got your little glass pipe, you doing your private personal business. We don't want to know about it. She calls you talking about come get the car. You're rich. You're rich. What? Who cares if it get towed or not? Do you also know if they mess your car, if they tow your car and it's an expensive, well, it ain't got to be expensive, but say you got an expensive car. They can't just tow your car any kind of way, man. They have to properly tow that car. You could turn around and get money for that. Oh, you nicked up my paint. They got to pay. They got to pay the value of the car. This brother just don't know, man. Maybe he'll learn. Maybe this brother will learn. He just don't know. The brother don't know. Maybe he'll learn. He'll learn from the mistakes. He went down there to get a car. He's rich. She's rich. She calls me and says, hey, I'm about to get arrested. Come get the car. I'm going to say for what? For speeding. I'm going to be for real. I'm probably gonna say, hey, let me know just let me know where you at. I'll come get you. Yeah, I got my pipe, man. If I got my product, man, what you want me to do, man? You want me to get locked up? He went down there and got locked up. Then they be trying to poke that nose. Man, well, you ain't gonna, man, stay out them people. Man, stop looking at these YouTube videos. They come out there and start, hey, what's going on? No, wait a minute. Didn't get their ass locked up. Why would I wouldn't do that. I go down there and say, what's going on? She broke the law. She was speeding. She went over 100 miles. We're going to tow the car. And, what do you want me to say? I'm not a judge. I'll look at you and I'll say, hey, well, okay, well, as soon as, let me know where you're going. You could ask the cop. Sometimes he'll say, yeah, we're going to 15th Street. You're going to be on, okay. He'll tell you right there, he says, you're going 15th Street. Within the next 2 hours, you can come down there and get her out. Boom, she out. Simple as that. All of that, run over there, and my pipe fall out my pocket and get told to get my ass back to my truck and get arrested because I got weed on me. That's him being the clown. And really, when it comes down to it, you got to blame Sha'Carri because, see, man, he keep trying to date that woman. Some women, they're just not ready to date. They're not ready to date good men. They're just not ready, man. They got too much of the street in them. They don't want to let it go. You got to know that, man. Some women, you got to understand, man. They got to listen to you, man. It ain't about no fight. And you got to be a dude. Oh, they always going to say, you got to be somebody worth listening. Well, you should be anyhow. If you're a man, you out here dating, you should be somebody worth listening to. You got to understand, you can't beat this system, man. You can't, it's against you. You can't get out there and clown in your car, man, go 100 miles. You can, what if you run into the back of somebody? You got everything, your rep, everything, you lose it all. Your good name is gone. How you going to get a sponsorship? You don't see a lot of us, we so spoiled, we don't know we blessed. She's so spoiled, she don't know she blessed. She's so used to getting stuff. You know, she's an athlete. She gets, oh, you want to go backstage at NBA? You back there. You want to fly first class? You got it. You want to fly private jet? Okay. You want to do this? Yeah, you got it. You got it. You got it. Get out this ticket. Yeah, she probably get out a lot of tickets. But we so spoiled, we don't know when we blessed. She shouldn't be out there driving that fast anyhow. That might have prevented her from, she could lose her life doing that. Man, them cars ain't worth, I'm going to tell you this, I don't give a damn how much it costs. It ain't worth dying in. They can have that shit. Give me that Ford Focus. Give me that Ford Focus. Give me that antifreeze can. Then I got to stop and put some more in. I got a leak. Give me that. Give me that. Hey, man, we live in the days where you don't have to change your oil. Ain't that something? I remember changing oil. I remember changing oil quite a bit. I remember sometimes your whip would burn oil. Man, sometimes them cars burn oil so fast, you be changing like damn near a can a week. A can a week, man, they just burn oil. Now we live in an era now where you can go and you don't even have to change your oil. Ain't that something? See, that's impressive to me. It's unbelievable. Yeah, I get my oil changed once a year. I'm living at a time now where once a year, man. Yeah. And maybe this will wake up. That's another jail. I look at it and say, man, how many jails you going to be in? You're a millionaire. Yeah, somebody said she was on go. Somebody said she was on go at LSU. I don't know. I don't know that. I don't know that. And, you know, if you ever was a part of track and field, and I was, you know, well, the sprinters, I didn't have well, yeah, you know, they was all right with me. I didn't have a problem with the sprinters. I didn't. And they was in demand, and they said when she was at LSU, but then again, you got to also understand some women, you know, they not girlfriend material. You know what I mean? They ain't ready for a relationship. They a little bit too wild. If she out there, man, you know. But no, this is too much, man. It's just too much. There's too much BS for both of them. And you look at someone like a Simone Biles. When the last time you heard of anything about her? Is she out on the highway drunk? Is Simone Biles out there drunk doing 100 miles an hour? Arguing with the police? Huh? I haven't seen Simone Biles go through that. I have not seen Simone Biles get jammed like that. I ain't never seen her out here doing 100. She doing 150. She out here pressing it. Get pulled over. Simone Biles all on the camera talking down to the cop. You know that woman. She ain't gonna do that, man. You know that. And I don't think Sha'Carri know what her job is. Sha'Carri, you actually, they want you to be like Simone. I don't know if you realize all this get locked up, this hood stuff with all of the long nails and the weave and all of that stuff. They really don't. That's not really Team USA. So she a female Antonio Brown. Man, they playing with fire. I think she playing with. I think that's a man. That's a man, man. If you get into a relationship and you don't have no say, I get that part. Listen, man, I'm a man too. I get that part. You want that? You want to get that? You want to hit that? You want to that? You want to that? Yeah. But she gonna drag you into her BS. Do you want to do that? Now, next thing you know, you out there fighting with her baby daddy, but you ain't did nothing to the nigga. Now you out there, next thing you know, she come in the house, and he won't leave me alone. Here you go. He said he'll kick you. He said you ain't shit. He just tell you ain't. You like, what? You sitting there watching the game. He said you ain't shit. He said you ain't going to do nothing to him. Now you're out there fighting. You done got drug in the middle of her bullshit. Yeah, that's a no for me, man. That's a no for me. And I am that dude. I say, hey, listen, that's y'all business. I'm finna get up out of here. That's between y'all. I'm out of here. I'll hop in my car. Hey, bro, you need to let me out. You back out. I'm out of there. That's what she want to do. Argue with her baby dad. That's her business. Don't bring me in that. Don't put me in the middle of Don't put me in the middle of that. I don't drive 100 miles an hour on the highway. Why? Because I could go to jail for it, and I don't like going to jail. What's your next question? Don't put your hands on me. You got locked up at the airport. You haven't learned your lesson. That's your next question. Bail you out. I'm not doing shit. You call your daddy. Yeah, man, say when you grow up, we can be in a relationship when you decide to become an adult. But I'm not doing that. I got other stuff. I don't have no time. I don't do that. Listen to me. Come here. I don't do all of that. What you talking about? I don't do all that jail stuff. Yeah, we don't interact with the police over here. We don't want them in our lives. I don't want them in my life, and then he in my truck. I don't want them in my truck. I got my stuff in. I got my stuff in my truck, so I don't want them in my truck. Now you're locked up. Nah, you don't want to do it like that, man. Listen, let me tell you something. Simping, this is a side effect of simping. When you simp, this is what comes next. You're going to get used by that woman. That woman she know you're a simp, and she's taking you because you're a simp. She's settling because you're a simp, but believe me, she's gonna milk every bit of that. You're gonna have to deal with all her dysfunction, brother. You're gonna have to deal with every bit of it. Every bit of it. And you better not say nothing about it. Because you know what she's gonna say? Well, I think I'll just go to my mom's, or I'll go with my friend. You know what that means? Yeah. Are you at the house by your, yeah. You ain't let her get her way, You playing them video games, but she ain't there. That's well, oh no, I'm sorry. You can do whatever you want to me. I don't care. I'm sorry. You right. I'm sorry. You can do whatever you want to me. I'm sorry. I don't know why. Please don't go. Man, that's not, I don't know. If you compromise like that, brother, you're gonna pay, man. You don't pay. You just can't be in a relationship like that. The relationship got to have a leader, man. If you don't have no leader, it's not going to work. Sometimes people, just look at our society, what the cop tell her. What the cop tell her, he said, well, nobody wants to go to jail. But what the cop said, no, you're going to jail. Please. No, you're going to jail. Please. I don't care about you pleading. You're going to jail. Why? You broke the law. The cop put his foot down. He said, no, you did it. I caught you doing it. You're going to be punished for doing it. You saw what she did, too. You could tell she's done that to him. That's why you can't deal with that. A woman said, no, you don't want to. No. As a man, you got to say, well, you don't want to listen. I've been in relationships, or I've been around women who don't listen to me, and it always ends up, or I end up catching hell. And I say, I don't want to live like that no more. Yeah, no, I don't want to do it. You say, no, that's not going to be me. And the nice guys, they finish last, brother. Nice guys finish last because in the end, you're going to get mistreated. And let me say this, because we have a problem with the nice guy comment. What I'm not talking about being mean. I'm saying establishing yourself and being the male that she needs in her life, and which means at some points there's going to be some disagreements. At some points there's going to be some denial of things. At some points you might have to say, hey, wait a minute, we on a budget. We're going to take this trip, right? In about 3 weeks, we on a budget. What is all of this right here? We on a budget. What is all this? You went out to eat with your friends, $215. What's that? What's that? Oh, they're my friends. And I no, you can't better do it. We on a budget. And like I said, you want to be with a woman that wants to be with you, man. That's why they'll listen to you when they want. When they don't want to be with you, they're not going to listen to you, man. Don't you get it? You're just here to pay the bills. You just here to bail me out of jail. You just here to fight with my baby daddy. You just here, yeah, we both enjoy the nighttime. You just here for specific things. You're not really here to be my man. You ain't my man. You just a nigga I know. And we looking at one right there. And that's where he at in the game. Here we go. I don't know where all these trolls are coming from. Let's get rid of them. Whoa, what the hell? Calling you controlling? Not if it's in her best interest. I mean, it's pretty obvious that the only thing she can do now, she's got to pay her ticket. She's got to go get her car back. And she's got to learn how to follow the laws. What's the problem with that? She got her man locked up. He paid the bond for both of them. That don't even make sense. I don't know how much money she got. They'll post anything on the internet. I don't know. This is going to affect her contract with Nike. This is also going to affect him. And that's their life they've lived. They're Olympic athletes. They're supposed to live their life. You only see them 4 times a year. I mean, once every 4 years. After that, they fade. They may go to a school. They may inspire some kids. They might go to a mall or something like that. And they're inspirations, but not this right here, getting locked up. And then that stuff she said to the police, that was so disrespectful. That's a person who don't have no self-respect, man. You don't beg. Look, man, we grown now. We grown. We're grown. We're adults now. Listen, we can't beg people. We have to accept that there's consequences of our actions. We just have to accept that. Do we want it to happen? No. And what can he do? He just told her he couldn't do anything. You go down there, you learn from that incident. You say, man, I'm a millionaire. I'm in the top 1%, less 0.0, point percent in America. Multi-millionaire at 25. She got her money early. How many of you guys want to rock? How many of you guys want about sell $7 million in the bank at 25? You 25. You got nothing but time on your hands and life to live. She's doing it. She's blowing it now. Man, so that's a train wreck, bro, and she's gonna ruin some more men. And that's another thing. As a man, if you did think Sha'Carri was somebody you could date, this should render her undateable. Guys are gonna stop getting in these relationships with these women that just that they don't want to. They want to be ghetto. They don't want to be nothing else. You gotta let the ghetto have her, man. Why take her to a nice place? She don't understand that. And we see that. Like the stream, bro. Nice guys finish last. Said she drove in front of that cop car and the speed detector said beep, 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 beep. 107 miles. And it's what's sad is this the last thing she wants to do is be in the public eye under this situation. But she did it to herself. She keeps putting herself in harm's way. And if you understand the way things go, what's going to happen is going to be a larger event because she's showing poor judgment. And that poor judgment is going to put her in a place that's going to harm her in a serious manner. And there'll probably be no recovery from that. And this is what happens when you don't take pride in just having a natural, normal existence. I mean, Austin Martin, okay, it's a nice car. It's not nice if I'm getting pulled over in it. It's not. I've seen that. Matter of fact, there was a brother. He had a really nice. His uncle. His uncle had left him this really nice, like, what was that thing? I'd have to look it up, man. It was a real nice. It was a customized, like one of those roadsters. Real fast, real pretty too. It had the rims on it. Oh man, what is the name of that thing? It's real common in the hip hop community. Anyhow, he had got it. He was like 23. Very nice car. He kept getting tickets. He come to work. He said, man, I got 2 tickets this weekend. He got 3 tickets the next weekend. Next thing you know, they came to the job. They hauled him to jail. He had a warrant. He didn't pay his tickets. The car got towed. He had to use his man. The man basically was working for a car. That's basically, and we sat down and said, man, you're working for a car. That's all. You're working to maintain a car. You're not working to improve yourself. You're not working for the benefit, your future. You're just working to maintain a car. Pay off your tickets, get it out, keep it running, put a little bit of a teaspoon of gas in it, and then get a ticket on it and locked up. And we convinced him to get rid of that thing, man. So you got to get rid of that car. Just sell it and buy more of a normal car. And you won't be tempted to be out here, trying to be in the streets all the time, man. And he did it. He did some time, though. He said nice guys are tools women use to help take care of children. The mean guy left her with. Well, see, I don't want, we're getting it messed up. When we say mean, you don't have to be mean, but you're going to have to say no. But you don't have to be mean to anybody, but you're going to have to say no. And you also got to let people accept that they put their foot in it. If she's went out there and got herself locked up, the second time, you got to let her do time. You don't care. Maybe it'll change her. Maybe it'll teach her. Some people need to be humbled. We've gotten to this place where we don't think that somehow nothing should happen to people who do things wrong. Some people need to be humbled. Maybe she is feeling herself. Maybe he's feeling himself. And maybe the Team USA needs to sit down and call them all in and explain to them that they're not going to tolerate any bad behavior. I would, if I was a commissioner or whatever, I'd call them in, I'd sit them down and say, listen, we don't exist to get in trouble and get out of trouble. We exist to help. We are role models. That's exactly what this job is. This privilege is this opportunity to represent Team USA. You're going to have to live up to a certain standard. And the fact that you don't, one more incident, you will not be a member here. Simple as that, man. You got to let them know. You got to let them know because they don't know. Like the stream, brother. And, she also can have her own driver, which to me, I don't understand why. I don't understand why a person they must like driving, man. Well, who wouldn't want their own driver? I'm not even talking about no limo. If you could buy a big truck, you don't even have to buy one. Wherever you go, you can rent, the big SUV, the big 80,000 SUV, fresh off the lot. You get a driver. Your driver is bonded, insured, takes you everywhere you wants to go. He'll wait for you. He'll stand outside and wait for you to come from that business meeting or do this, picks you up, takes you back to your hotel. Whatever you need. I don't even get it, man. I want to drive my car and I want to drive 100 miles an hour. Then I want to get locked up. Then I want to call the dude. She calls the dude she's living with and gets him locked up. And they so used to talking their way out of it. And they do, man. Let's be for real. In some circles, they're going to say, oh, you're Olympic gold medalist and stuff. You get a pass. You get a pass. Well, not that case. Not that case. That's Florida. Is that where she lives? What is she doing in Florida? She got locked up. She got arrested. He had to bond. He bonded both of them out, which is absolutely bizarre. Maybe he bonded her out before he went in. And well, we just different people, man. I wouldn't have no problem with a driver. I have other stuff to do. I don't want to sit down and drive, man. I got to look at the road and make turns and then deal with traffic. Well, that's right. That's right. It depends on where you drive. Out here, bro, it's like a demolition derby. They cannot drive out here. They cannot drive. I would rather go to my driver, hop in my car, go to get the things I need, and don't have to deal with it. Sha'Carri, there was an incident on a plane where she was live and the stewardess was telling her, we got to secure the phone, and she didn't do that. She argued with him. That went under. Obviously, some higher up reached out and talked to the airline, and they pieced that out. They bought, because it's on her phone. It was on. She was live streaming, and somebody captured the live, and the dude was telling her, stole your stuff, stole your phone, and she said something to him, and then the people, they finna kick off the plane. And somebody got in the middle of that and calmed that down. Then she goes to Seattle with this man that she claims to be her boyfriend and bops him upside the head. Because they argued and she pushed him and bopped him upside the head in front of the people in Seattle and all them people in that airport waiting on their planes, walking around. They're the only ones doing that. All them white folks sitting up there, and I hate to say that, All them white folks, white women, white men, white couples, kids. The only people flying in that airport is her and her boy. Well, he wasn't her. One person, her. She bopping, and just because things didn't go away or she gets upset, man. And so you got to understand, she don't understand Team USA, but you know what? It ain't up to me. See, this is where I do know what I'm talking about on this. They're not going to tolerate that, man. Team USA, nothing can be whiter. They're not going to tolerate all that bad behavior, man. They don't like that. They don't like that. That plays into stereotypes. They don't like that. When you look at Gabby Thomas, they like her. Married, stays out of trouble. Simone, they like her. They love Simone. Absolutely infatuated with Simone Biles. Keeps her mouth closed, even when she doesn't get the attention she deserves. She doesn't care. She doesn't care about that. It's not a big deal to her. They adore Simone. They're not going to put up with this from Sha'Carri. She don't get it, though. She just doesn't get it. They're not going to tolerate that, man. You can't be. That's Team USA. That's Wheaties. That's getting on the front of cornflakes. That ain't about getting locked up, getting your dude locked up, trying to talk your way when you, which is ridiculous. Her trying to explain herself was like somebody trying to figure out a Rubik's Cube. Like the more she talked, the worse it got, man. And she went to LSU, man. Remember that. I don't know. I could go look it up. What was her major at LSU? Does anybody know? I could go look it up. What do you think Sha'Carri majored in at LSU? Huh? Somebody go look it up. What did she major in at LSU? Just Google Sha'Carri major LSU. It'll pop right on up. Because I'm interested in that. Because now I'm looking at I've seen her try to explain herself. She got locked up both times. She called herself talking herself out of these offenses, but she keeps getting locked up. She don't realize, like the guy said, you're making it worse. And she has a very immature mind, but that's the thing, man. She's extremely immature. And she's not really benefiting from America the way she should, but a lot of it has to do with her. She's to some degree not psychology? Are you serious? Did she graduate? I don't know, man. Oh, okay. What? Yeah, okay. Health, okay. Hip hop. She majored in Tupac. Ain't that something, man? These universities, man, they got to lower the bar so much for some of these athletes. They got to put courses like Tupac. That's the course. You graduated. What was your major? Tupac. 80s hip hop. That's an insult, man. That's an insult. That's an insult, man. We got to do better, man. Actually, hair care. That's a good study. Yeah, and she's a bad example, man. I feel sorry for the young women who've hitched their hopes to her. She's letting them down, and that should matter. Someone should reach out to him and say, "You have a lot of young." She does. Sha'Carri's got a lot of girls, 8 to like 15. They love like Olympic athletes and stuff. So does Gabby Thomas. She's letting them down. She got to understand it. She should know who. She should know who her fan base is. She should know that. Doesn't she realize that? She's not, her market, her demographic is not 30-year-old men. She's marketed to 8 to 15-year-old girls who want to one day get on the Olympic team, and they might write a letter, and maybe her publicist says, we got 35 letters, and can you send an email to her? She's hurt. It would change her life. And, that's what she does. That's what Simone does, what they do. They don't get in Austin Martins and spin the fucking block. They don't walk, they don't floor it, man, and do 107 and force other Americans off the road. Like it's some GTA, ain't it? But as a man, though, man, when you get in a relationship and that woman run the relationship, this going to happen to you too, especially if she ghetto. If she ghetto, I know it's going to happen. If she hood and you letting her run the show, good luck, brother. I wish you the best of luck. Because they have a habit of arguing. They'll argue in a minute. They'll bring you in harm's way in a minute. And yeah, that stuff is fun and it's cool. You in college, she ghetto. Y'all in college together, she ghetto, and you mess with her and stuff. But she's graduating and doing fine and running track and stuff. It ain't cool when you actually ghetto, though. When you actually ghetto, see, that's what I'm saying. That's what people don't understand about me. I understand that because I actually been in that position. Dealt with the ghetto, and that's not cool. It's one thing to not be in that thing in a mansion and claim it. You can look at these rappers and they got $500,000 worth of jewelry, yet they claiming they ghetto. That's one thing. I'm saying when you really in the ghetto, that shit ain't nothing to brag on, man. It certainly ain't nothing to even bring up. And your whole focus, for the most part, is getting out of there. There's a better way. There's a better life, man. And she doesn't want to leave the ghetto. She does not want to leave the ghetto. She wants to stay in the ghetto. She's going to ruin that dude. That's a tragedy, man. Sometimes, man, you don't have to date the women you work with, man. Just say, hey, why not? Say, yeah, there are plenty of women out there for the Christian dude. Go find you another woman, man. One that won't get you locked up. One that appreciates you, man. One that's not going to bop you upside the head every time she disagrees with you. One that's not problematic. See, that's also a dude being lazy. So that's another thing, too. It's convenient. It is convenient. That's your track coach. I don't know if you know. That's his track coach. That's his speed coach. I don't know if the Team USA, they got their own, but she is his speed coach. You don't have to date her, though, man. Why? Why you got to date her? You just happen to work with her. Why you got to date her? Okay, y'all know each other. Why do you have to date her? See, that's what I'm saying. Being convenient, being a simp, and always looking for the easy way out, that's going to ruin you, man. Sometimes you still got to climb that mountain, man. You just got to climb that mountain, man, because it's just better for both. All of that convenient. I had a chick tell me that, too, one time. We was working together. She was fine, too, man. Everybody was trying to get at her, bro. And I made my play, man. She looked at me and she said, yeah. She said, you know what? It would be so convenient for me to date you. We work together. You're single. I'm single. I'm in the middle of it. And all of these other men want an opportunity. And she woke me up to that. I said, yeah. She said, but nah, I can't do it like that. She said, we got to know each other longer. And from there, possibly, but she didn't know me long enough. But it woke me up because I had never had anybody tell me that. That's what I mean. He's simping out because he wants something easy, man. Fuck all that. Be a real one, man. Put your motherfucking boots on, nigga. Get out there. Get it. Let the world know you ain't to be stopped. That's how the world work, man. Put your motherfucking boots on. Get back out there. Leave that convenience at the house. Leave that in the jailhouse. That's another nigga. A lot of niggas be like, nah, you too much of a jail bitch. I ain't fucking with you no more. As she tried to get the bond. Motherfucker pick up the phone, what's up? Oh, I'm locked up again. Can you come bond me out? Nah, you know what? And I'm gonna go get my shit. You too much of a jail. Yeah. Let you get your own motherfucking way out. But we know this dude ain't like that. We know that. He ain't got no boots in the game. He got spikes. He got on track spikes. The game ain't meant to put you in jail, man. It ain't meant to cause you harm, man. You know, and that's what I'm saying. And I know because of YouTube, a lot of these dudes, man, y'all ain't never dated a woman that y'all didn't simp for, that actually did shit for you. You ain't never had that. And you guys don't know what you missing. It ain't about her giving you something, right? You know, I'm just saying, just doing shit for you. One of the things is acting right, cleaning herself up, getting her shit together. Finishing school. Taking care of her kids, not putting them on you all the time. She's always taking care of her kids, man. Yeah, she got 3 kids. Yeah, they be in the house, man, but mostly it's her, man. She always taking care of them, man. Hey, man, you watch them sometimes, she got to jump out the house for a minute, but no, she ain't never been like, watch my kids, I'll be gone for a day. Said she ain't never done. Now they going to be over somebody's house. They're going to be somewhere else. Yeah, dudes be like, yeah, man, I got the house now, man. She don't do them like, she don't leave them with me like that. You niggas don't even know what that is, but you know what they do? They move in with you niggas and they drop it. You become instant babysitter. Instant now, instantly she gone. Next thing you know, she done called you on the phone. I'm in Jackson, Mississippi. You say, what? Yeah, I ain't gonna be there. I'll be back in 3 days. You be like, what about the kids? There's some food in the refrigerator. So wait a minute, but I ain't, wait a minute, but your kid, I'm over here. What you want me to, they're too young for me to leave. Yeah, you probably got to stay over there. I'll be back in 3 days. Yeah, fuck that. And niggas, they do that to niggas. I've seen them do that. I'd be like, damn, wait a minute. I was like, wait a minute, you left your kids with him? Oh, he okay. I'd be like, but damn, you don't even know the nigga. Man, I've seen it. I've seen it. I've seen it. Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. Sha'Carri is too irresponsible to be in a relationship with a quality man. She really don't deserve a quality man. I'm not saying she deserves to catch a fade, but she needs her a thugger. She needs a thug dude. That's really what she's built. That's her lane. She needs a dude that's got a lot of thug in him. A dude with about 5 kids. He ain't taking care of none of those kids. A dude that don't never work out. A dude that paint his beard extra black. A dude that's so-called low-key jealous of her success, so he be low-key hating on. That's what she deserves. She don't deserve no quality man. She's gonna ruin the guy. She don't deserve no good dude. She need a dude that come in and take her trophies and stuff and be like moving them. He be saying they in the way. He just move her trophies and shit. He don't like her success. He be moving her shit. All that other stuff talked down to her. I don't think anybody deserves that. I'm not even suggesting anything like that. Like the stream, man. Like the stream, man. It's Saturday, man. The college is over with. We basketball, I guess, man. Go get that basketball. I used to do that, man, growing up, man, in the hood. You know how niggas used to do, man, in the hood, man? Dude used to put a milk crate. Nigga put a milk crate, man, on the side of the rail and used to shoot. Man, I'm so happy I'm grown, man. And nigga be out there shooting back by the whole fucking trying to live his basketball dreams, man. They put the milk crate on the telephone pole. Shooting with a soccer ball. Man, that's the day. Hold up, let me stop, man, because them days so far gone good. Man, I'm so happy to. I had to grow up in that, man. Niggas shooting on a milk crate with a soccer ball. And you couldn't tell them, oh, they're going to go in the NBA. I'm going NBA, man. I don't know what you talking about. I'm going NBA. Man, why you sitting on a milk crate? Man, I'm trying to get my shot right. But the height. What you mean? The height got it. You need to shoot on a goal. That's the wrong height. They didn't care. They didn't care. Like the streams, man. Some women don't deserve good dudes. And all you good dudes, when you mess with them, they're going to ruin you. You can come in, but you're going to help and change. Okay. Yeah, them days over with for me. I already know that ain't going to happen. You could come in with that. You can come in there with that all day. They going to help. You can help you. I mean, you going to change them. No, you ain't. I went on a date with chick one time, just once. 3 days later, that woman called me talking about she got put out. And I'm like, what? What are you talking about? I need a place to stay, me and my 4 kids. I said, whoa, whoa. I said, wait a minute. We only went out one time. Well, I'll call you because, you want. I said, no, I don't want to get to know you. And that's the thing, man. You can see what I'm saying. I said, man, you out of your mind. I didn't say that. I was compassionate, but I directed her to go to the shelter. And I gave her the line about her kids. I said, well, I don't think it's a good idea for you. We just met and you got 4 kids. And my house is not really, can't accommodate 4 children. And I think that leaked into her head. She thought I was going to be a thirsty dude, a thirst bucket, and be like, yeah, bring that on over here. Hell yeah, you can come over here. We'll make sure we'll find someone. They can sleep in the kitchen. They can sleep in the tub. Put them in the tub. Hey, put that boy in the tub. Let me get you a pillow. You sleep on the floor in the kitchen. You sleep on the couch. Nah, that's okay. She had like an infant too, man, like 8-year-old, 8-month-old. Yeah. What? I can't be involved in that. I can't be drugged into that. Yeah, I wasn't. Gabby Thomas. I know. I said Gabby Thomas. I didn't say Gabby Douglas. I said Gabby Thomas. Like the stream, man. Nice guys finish last. And they do it to themselves when they try to mess with these women who don't listen to you. They don't even listen to you. If your woman don't listen to you, you ain't got no relationship. You can say whatever you want. That woman got to listen to you. That woman got to say what my man said. They got to say that. That woman got to tell her girlfriends what my man. They got to say that. They got to say that. Or they can say the dude I live with. How about that? They ain't even got to call you a man. Just say the dude I live with. Well, the guy I live with, women got to say that. If you can't get in these relationships, man, that are wide open, and then all this bad behavior, you can't check none of the bad behavior, and then you wind up having to get your own case. Now you got to deal with the authorities. And then when you look at it, you never did nothing wrong. So when people ask you, you ever been arrested? You ever been in trouble? Honestly, you haven't. I had to go down there and deal with, I was dating this woman, man. She kept getting me locked up. But no, I don't even live like that. But she did. She kept dragging me into her BS. She calling me this. I got to get out of this. And he got arrested for interfering. And he had drugs in his car and he resisted arrest. He tried to come across the street and they told him to go back to his truck. And on his way back to his truck, a pipe fell out. Nigga had a pipe in his pocket. They caught him. I mean, they gave him a probable cause to search. They searched the vehicle. They found more paraphernalia associated with drug use, and he resisted arrest. And his car was towed, and her car was towed. And some other Olympian showed up, and she got a ticket. She went down there and shot her mouth off, and they gave her a ticket. And if she shut up, that's why she wasn't arrested. I don't know why Negroes think they got that much clout like that. So what? Actually, if I had an Olympic medal, I'd never go to jail. You know why? I know how to fucking present it. I know how to make a case. I don't say shit like my wheel is running low. That's why I'm speeding. Well, I don't speed though. I don't speed because I value my life. And my car raggedy. You know, you gotta have good brakes. I ain't got no brakes. I ain't got no brakes. You know, I ain't got no brakes, man. I ain't got no brakes, and I need a quart of oil. I need some brakes and a quart of oil. I gotta go start my car, man. It'll be good in about 40 minutes. Joy, I forgot. I remember the days, Joy, when we used to put oil in our cars. Ain't that something?
Still do put oil in the car.
Who puts oil in the car?
Like car oil? You talking about like W30 oil? Like,
you put oil in you still put oil? You still like your car every couple of months? You put a quart of oil in there?
No, I take it to the dealership and they give my oil change. Yeah.
Yeah, but Joey, the oil now it'll last you way past 3,000. You got oil last you 6,000 miles.
Yeah,
depending. You can change it at 4. You can change it at 4,000 just to be on the safe side.
I mean, it's depending on what type of engine you got. If you got like a strong, like I had a V8, so that I got full synthetic oil. I forgot what number. It lasts me for like a good 4 months, Pat, because I got a V8.
Oh no, man!
And I used to be driving that motherfucker. I used to be driving it crazy.
Okay, it is the mileage too. So if you go
the mileage too, yep.
Yeah, 3,000, 4,000. Yeah,
you gonna burn some oil, yeah.
But Joy, I remember the days, Joy, when the car was old, and man, that thing needed a quart of oil like every 3-4 days. It wasn't Joy, it wasn't my car. But what I'm saying is I see plenty, man, oil? I can't even imagine it now. I see so many dudes hoods up, oil change, that shit will be hot. That big old, remember when it came in a can? It didn't come in that plastic little bottle. It came in
come in a can. Yep.
Like a paint can. Remember that?
Mm-hmm. And you used to get the filter and all that with it.
Mm-hmm.
People used to, I had a old school back in the day. I had a box Chevy. My uncle showed me how to change the oil. It was actually easier to do it with the older cars. These new cars, nah. Take it to the dealership.
Well, they made it so the price of an oil change now is so close to you doing it yourself. Maybe you save $3, $4.
Depending.
Yeah, sometimes when you look at your labor, you actually spend more money.
Yeah.
It's so affordable now. You get an oil change. And then we're talking about the place does, if they do it, You might you might be able to save yourself $20, but it's the same thing. So you say for the price of $20, I let them get under the hood. They get the oil on them. They change the filter. They check the air. They check everything, and then you
Mm-hmm.
ride off.
Mm-hmm. Check your filter, all that. Your liquid, windshield wipers, all that stuff, transmission. If you can look at it. Yeah, but that's why they add now, Plat. A lot of these places, you get a free car wash until you after you finish getting your oil change. You get your car wash right after. But you know, everybody got they thing with they own little thing with they oil change now. I go to the dealership. I don't even. I'm cool. I ain't letting the crackhead change my oil. Them days is way over. I'm not letting no crackhead touch my car.
Days of shade tree mechanic. Those days are. I think we're almost on the end of those days.
And I'm kind of happy we are, because all the little grease monkeys be having car parts all over the places. And
Yeah,
yeah,
don't let them get to their substance. If they'll start out real good, man, they'll be on time, everything be together. But then if you mess around and
they
let
start
them get a
taking a
little,
hit. Yeah,
yeah, they get a little oil in them, man. That's it.
yup. You see them tomorrow. Hopefully,
Hmm.
you'll catch them right when they bright and early and they active. Because yeah, they ain't that car ain't getting fixed today. They gonna talk about, yeah, I ain't feeling too good. Yeah, I know. You better finish fixing my car, cuz. But yeah, we passed that point. But no, Platt,
I seen a dude change his transmission, Joy, in
outside,
in the projects,
I seen that too. I
not
seen it
just
too.
outside, but in the projects. You know, they don't really have no parking. It's got two lines, but it can go to whoever if it's available, right?
Yeah,
And it's a lot of times it's full with other cars. You know, nobody really got no money. I see the dude nigga dropped his transmission
crazy.
with no container. He dropped his transmission with jacks, with just like jacks. People were playing playing around him. People's people's getting in the car, leave. Man, that man was covered purple in transmission grease and oil. And then somebody told me that stuff is cancer causing.
It is
I
cancer
said, man, I
causing.
saw that as a kid, man. I said, man, that dude dropped. I said, I just looking at that dude now, and I'm saying when you reflect on that as an adult, how the hell you drop your transmission in the
Man,
projects?
niggas find ways, Platt. You hear me? They don't even care about their health. Cause for real, them little grease monkeys you having all that grease on it, you ain't supposed to have that stuff on your body, period. That's not supposed to be in your bloodstream. That's why you take it to real mechanics. They got the proper protection
Hmm.
stuff on their body, just in case if the
But
oil do get on.
that was his, his money was funny, and that was him. He was
He
putting
tripping, Platt. He tripping. Did he fix
he
it?
was broke, man.
Did
Yeah,
he?
that's how he went to work. Yeah, he fixed his car.
He fixed the
He had big
transmission
old
outside.
he had big old stains all on the concrete.
Yeah, yeah. Transmission oil, like he tripping. But I guess. But no, play. I was come up here for a little bit to say about this young man. Like, I guess he called himself getting his honor back with her after she went upside his head in the airport, and he probably felt like I gotta defend her. And the last time the cops was involved, I ain't do as much as I could have. So he possibly was thinking, now I got
That's crazy. What is he
no.
gonna do?
He's a big dummy. You
But what
Lamont Sanford, big dumbass.
what is
Like
he gonna do, Joy?
it's nothing. When there's cops involved, there's nothing you can do except for, especially when they already telling her that she's getting locked up, she's going to jail. Just have that bail money right. Going in there, yo, you better not lock my girl up. You better not. Come on, bro. What are you doing?
You
Sit your
can't do
dumb ass down. Sit down. You can't
why,
stop these cops.
why do we do that though, Joy? I'm serious because I say
I don't know.
why we'll let our kids act a fool doing stuff we know they're supposed to be doing, and then when the police show up, you better not touch them. Don't put my kid in it. Why do we do that?
I don't know, Platt. I didn't seen it damn near my whole life. Like, what do y'all think y'all doing? Y'all think by screaming and hooping and hollering, y'all gonna stop these people from putting this person to jail. No, they're
I
going to jail.
don't know why we do that as black people like that. I don't know where that shit came from, but your kid is not immune to shit, bro. Like your kid can't just be out here doing shit, and then yeah, like you said, play the cops come. It'd be a whole situation. The little nigga did something that not they ain't even supposed to be out there doing. The
Mm-hmm.
mom don't know. She come
Mm-hmm.
through. What? Why y'all got my kids in this situation? Like nigga, you gotta watch your children, bro. Like that shit
Mm-hmm.
is real. You can't just let them do whatever, bro.
I
Like for
seen a
real.
couple of situations where the moms was like, "Put him to jail." Then it been a couple of situations I seen play was like,
Those be
"Oh,
the
he did
real.
that. Oh,
Those be the real mothers though, bro.
go to
Cause like
jail."
yeah, like what the hell?
I
Like
seen
if
I
you
seen a guy, and we talking about Sha'Carri, but I seen a guy. It was another parent like that. He was out doing something he wasn't supposed to do, and a guy punched him. And man, it's like that woman ran. She had a loaf of bread in one hand, like she was cooking, like she was looking out while she was making a sandwich. That one walked out with a half a bag of bread in one hand and demanded that her son beat his ass. And she said, "If you don't beat his ass, I'm gonna beat your ass." And I remember we was all kids. We were looking at that woman, and yeah, man. I said, man, I just didn't. I was a kid. I said, man, that's horrible parenting, man. That's terrible. But
if you especially if they a kid, bro, you talking about fight a grown ass. You said the
To go back out there and fight. That's
no,
what
he
you're
was
saying.
out there already. He got punched, and she ran out there and demanded that he fight.
Yeah, that they fight. Yeah,
Hmm.
I ain't gonna lie. I had peoples in my family do that same because it's basically they trying to teach you don't just let anybody get over on you. Like don't
yeah,
just
no,
let
I
people
get
put
that,
hands on you.
part. But if the dude was grown, wait, play. You said the dude was grown.
Yeah, that dude was probably 33, and
How
Yeah,
old was he?
he might have
that's
been
different.
16. He might have been 16. He
That's
was
yeah,
just tall for he was a dude that was tall for his age, but he might have been 16, and his mom ordered him to do it. You got to understand, he had no choice. He was ordered to do that. No, maybe dude and his mom had did some things or whatever. Maybe it was some stuff that we didn't know about, but she demanded that he go fight him. And I was like, man, we was all looking at that. We was like, and she come all out there with a loaf of bread in one hand, house shoes. Her wig was no wig. You better beat his ass. I'm gonna beat your ass. And I said, man, you know what? I think I might need some therapy, man, from my childhood because it's just too many memories.
I ate Platt. To be honest, I think we all do. Because to be honest,
for real, for real,
that
Joey.
is
Oh,
that
that
you speaking on that. Like, yeah, that was the only fight I lost to a guy that was older. He was like 45. I was like 18. And
Uh-huh.
yeah, he I ain't gonna lie, Platt, that was my first loss. He beat the brakes off me. I was hitting him with all type of I got him right there on the eye though, Platt. I split
Hmm.
his eye, but he whooped my ass. I ain't gonna lie. I was like,
And it wasn't your idea, was it?
it wasn't so much my dad, but my older brother intervened and he took care of me after that.
Mm-hmm.
But it was all over a basketball game. But you know how niggas they get all hype, and he was like one of them hood tough guys that used to talk crazy to everybody. I was like, man, I don't care about none of that. I
man.
punched him right in his face for everybody to be
I ain't
just
trying to make this sound no type of way, bro.
uh oh.
With y'all will never see a group of white motherfuckers play basketball and see
And
them
start
out
fighting.
in a fight. Yeah, like for
Oh, they,
real. Cause I didn't play. I didn't not because I didn't play with some bro. When it's a majority white folk and y'all out there hooping, it don't be no issues. Like you know how niggas like to do. Niggas like to call fouls and shit like that. Nigga, you just bumped into me, bro. Like you know how niggas be, bro. Like white folk, like
Hey Rex,
they
I
play.
gotta keep it real with you, bro. You not lying. You not
I,
lying.
exactly, exactly, bro. Like they don't do that shit, bro. They don't. I don't know.
Like if I call foul, he ain't gonna be like, no, there ain't no foul. He ain't be like, no, it's your ball, bro.
Exactly.
It go
No,
right back.
for real,
But
bro. The
niggas,
niggas,
they be ready to rumble. Yo,
Well,
that's
That's
a
well,
foul.
kids though, you shouldn't have to raise your children like savages where they have to fight to survive. I mean, now,
It's a balance, Plat. I say it's a balance.
man, that's too
um,
much, man. He
I don't
shouldn't
want
have
them to fight, but they gotta defend themselves. You get what I'm saying? I don't want my kids to be punks.
had. Okay.
yeah,
Did you think they'll be punks if they don't come up that type of life?
Not
not
really.
that
I
type
don't want
of
them to be aggressive, like pit, like because like we said last time, Plat. A lot of these kids getting raised like pit bulls out here, and I don't want my kids to be like that. Every time they have a disagreement or something occurs where they get upset, I don't want them to go straight to punching on people or putting hands on people. No,
Mhm.
because things happen. People do press charges, and
That's what
people
Yeah,
I'm
don't
they
play.
saying.
find it out. They find it out the hard way.
For real, that shit. You gotta take that shit serious though, because when you get grown, I think the disconnect comes when niggas become grown. Because when you a child, you grown up and you growing up and you learning different things. But when you get grown out here in the real world, you thinking differently. So like niggas that come up a certain way, and it's important to teach your children certain shit at a certain age, because once they get past like the elementary, middle school
Mhm.
phases, there's certain shit embedded within them that that just can't be changed, bro. Like maybe, but it's gonna take some real some real changing. Like
Well, you
you
gotta
have
get them.
to,
You got to get them out of those environments, man. Simple as
yeah,
that.
A
that's
Plat, but that's what we're gonna segue back to this, because yeah, when I seen that video of Sha'Carri, I'm like, this sound like my daughter begging for some candy or ice cream. Like, no,
Mhm.
you're going to jail. 100
Yeah.
miles per hour. Do you understand? Your car can start hydroplaning
Mhm.
after what, 90, 85? Trust me, I know. I used to race cars and I had fast cars. SS. But my thing is like, yes, you can take somebody like one wrong move, and they said she was tailgating behind other cars.
Yeah.
yeah,
One
that shit.
stop,
All they had to
one
do.
little, one
Yep.
little press of the brakes, Plat. You know how this go.
Mhm.
Boom, and that's going to cause a whole collision on the highway. People can lose their lives. And she up here talking about, I didn't know. The cops say, oh, that's even more reason for you to go to jail. You ain't
Yeah,
had what, no recognition of what you was doing. A vehicle is serious. I don't know what and she was driving in the Aston Martin, doing a hundo. Jesus,
yeah, you
Yeah.
yeah.
can't. You was tripping like certain situations, bro. Like you can't defend, bro. If it's a nigga, and let's say the speed limit 35, 40, they going 50, 60. All right, that shit different. But you talking about going past 80, 90, nigga, and she was going 100. So, like, bro, hell no, bro. It's certain shit that's not defendable. You
Mhm.
can't just speed like that, bro. I done seen niggas do it like damn near every day, bro. You cannot like,
We
and
can
then
look.
when they get in an accident, they be surprised though. That be the funny
Mhm.
part.
We can look
Be
on.
shocked as hell.
We can look on YouTube right now, and you can see. Well, no. How about Twitter? I know it's over there. You can see people lose control. They going too fast, and they plow into the back of somebody. And it happens like less than a second. It happens so quick. All they got to do is turn their head, look at their phone, just look away just for a moment, and it's over. It's too late.
That's all. That's all. I know niggas who looked at the sun and like they got in an accident. So that's what I'm saying. Like it could
Mm.
take anything, bro. It could take anything.
A Plat, I gotta disagree with you on one part though, Plat. This is all that young man's fault.
Okay.
I ain't putting nothing on Sha'Carri. This is his fault.
Right? So
You
she don't
you
got no.
you
You ain't gonna
he
say
brung
he
his
don't.
he brung his goofy ass there, thinking that he was gonna be some type of protector. When she up there doing 100 miles per hour, she's going to jail. Now he told her, you gonna make some calls, but you're
Mhm.
going to jail. And you only gonna have to spend $500. But I understand, because she knows if she go back to jail, she's gonna lose her endorsements. And that Nike endorsement, for what I'm hearing,
Mhm.
they the main one that's paying her goofy ass. She getting a couple mil from that Nike endorsement. You lose that,
Mhm.
that's done. You want
Well,
it's
she
on,
should lose it though. She
she
should lose
should.
it.
She should. This is the second situation.
Yeah.
in a year tops. Because just last year she was doing that in the airport, and they
Yeah,
swept
but
that into. Go ahead.
when you look at a Simone Biles, when you look at the Gabby Thomas, when you look at those athletes, you never hear anything bad. They're doing everything they're supposed to do. They're working out. They're staying out of trouble. They're living their lives. When you look at
Simone is the one with the NFL husband, right, Platt?
yeah,
And people was punching on her, talking crazy about her husband, about what he said, that he the prize and all that. He must be. she ain't
well,
And
she ain't on the
she cut off
news.
a cop too, bro. Like that's dumb as hell. How you gonna cut off a cop? Like, come on, bro.
yeah. She probably didn't even see him. She's probably going so fast she didn't have time to. You know what I mean? She's watching the front. Don't even know. She'll see a bunch of traffic move in front of her and keep going.
Yeah, you
Can't
can't
slow
do
down 100 miles per hour down car that's moving. It's rare.
that. And you tailgating, bro. You can't. I hate niggas like that, bro. Like you can speed without doing all that extra shit. Like you tailgating niggas and you riding everybody ass just to you not don't even got no real destination. Like niggas just speeding just for the fuck of it, bro. Like
Yeah, it's they don't have respect for the law and they don't care about other people. And so when you start saying, and I get it, man, if you in the projects or you in a real impoverished area, you do want your kids to be able to defend themselves. But you, but the thing is, do you want to live like that where they have to be part savage just to make it? Like, why can't they just be regular kids? Where they don't have to do that. I don't have to jump out the door, call myself a parent as I pit one of my kids against somebody in the neighborhood. I don't want to do that.
They play. How old is she? She in her 20s, right?
She's 26, I think.
And he probably around the same age, right? So he just
I
got
guess
his.
so.
This coming from me. This coming from Joey. He got his first taste of some ratchet coochie, and he's not. He's done. Just like Zion. They done dealt with some bottom of the barrel type women, and they ain't coming back. Platt. It's just something that certain guys just can't regroup back. They come from a good background. This young man, I heard his mom and dad is doctors or something. He got a good background, sisters and brothers, everybody good, no drama. And here he is with this little ratchet chick getting booked up, trying to be the savior to her. No, this is her trajectory. She's supposed to be in this situation. She's a little hood bitch. Like,
Gotta let that go. She gonna lose everything too doing that.
and he gonna lose everything dealing with it, Platt. But you can't tell him that. He gonna learn the hard way.
yeah,
And
some people you can't tell them shit.
You
Like
can't,
they
especially hey Rex. I say this all the time. You can't tell no man or no woman who they dealing with, because at night that's who they dealing with. That's who they got their pillow laid up. They romancing, telling their deepest, darkest secrets. You can't tell them nothing. They
but
can't look. Go
yeah,
ahead, Platt.
a lot of women, they turn a man bad. If I'm saying it right, it's like I seen dudes, not even their wives, their daughters. Their daughters come around, 17, 18, and that man will start acting different, right? And it's like she'll start pitting him, just like she'll just use him. She'll start pitting him against other men. This is the nicest dude. You have good conversations with him. Now all of a sudden,
Then changed up.
Yeah, she's pitting him against you. So what I'm saying, it's not even like a relation. It's like it's just the female, and it's like what she's doing. She's destroying this dude.
Yeah, and that's why he came there thinking that he was gonna be her knight in shiny armor and help her out. No, dickhead, get in the back of the police car with her. And you came there with drugs on you, and Platt, that wasn't a pipe. That was like that's like a hookah joint. They call it a.
oh, that was the hookah.
Yeah, they put the weed in the hookah to get the more smoke out. But
Whoa,
either
whoa,
way,
whoa, whoa,
why
whoa,
would you
whoa.
even show up with that though? Like,
Niggas putting
why?
weed
Yeah,
in hookah?
yeah. Let's not discuss that. He
Nah,
got
nah,
caught with it. Yeah.
yeah.
I
But I'm
didn't know
just
that.
saying, like, why would you even show up knowing that you got paraphernalia on you?
Well, he's
You
trying to save his girl. That's why.
get the paraphernalia out the car first,
But
good brother.
but what if that's when you get the call that I need you to come now. I'm being pulled over.
So you just lost all brain cells and said, "Let me drive over here, defend my woman, and I got paraphernalia on me." Okay,
A lot of
hey,
times when people
that's crazy.
consistently use substances like that, a lot of times you'll forget that it's illegal. I'm serious. You won't realize you'll be doing stuff and you don't realize, hey man, that stuff's illegal.
That's a
Nah,
fact, Platt. That is a
facts,
fact.
facts, bro. Especially like with that shit, you smoking every day, and you be forgetting that in certain places, you nigga, some states take that shit more serious than others. Like you could be out Cali, you could be on the West Coast for real with smoke all day long, but certain places in the South and like in the Midwest, bro, you get caught with that shit. If you got over a certain amount, bro, you done. You done. Like
And people do forget. They go to a school, they waiting on their kids, and they get into they don't like somebody. You know how people are. I don't like the person in the red car. They always jumping in my. And then they get out and they get into a fight. Next thing you know, they get loud. Next thing you know, they got their stuff in their car though. And then now it ain't so much the fight. Now the people want to know what's going on in this car.
for real.
Now you got to deal with that.
That
That's what
AI
I'm
picture
telling
funny
you.
as
You gotta
hell,
be
Platt.
smarter, bro. You
Uh,
gotta be
That
smart.
yeah, we try, man.
that AI picture create. He put the.
Yeah.
I was
Plat,
cracking up when
You
I
know
saw that. Like,
they shouldn't have gave me AI joy. You know
yeah, I
I'm
know. Yeah, because
Nah,
that's
that's the last thing
no,
you
it fit him. No, put the clown face on him. He's a
hey,
clown.
what's good, Plat, man? Hey, that's why I pulled up. I saw this thumbnail. I said, "Man, you crazy as hell, man. What's good?
What
What's
up?
good, y'all?"
What up? Yeah.
I said, "Man," but I was telling you, Plat, last night. I said he clowned himself. Sure enough, clowned himself. What you gonna do? Pulling up on the scene, get arrested. Got
Mhm.
roughed up and got arrested.
He
Crazy.
wanted to redeem himself. That's how I looked at it.
basically,
He wanted to
basically,
redeem
George said, "Redeem."
after that airport and that clip. She probably was like, the next situation you better, and this is him redeeming himself. I guess she gave him an ultimatum like, listen, next time a situation I have with cops, you better defend me. I know that. And look at his goofy ass. Look at him
Can't
now.
do that.
Crazy.
But Joy,
He
you
gonna lose. He gonna lose more than her. I
yeah,
guarantee you.
but Joy, you can't do that.
You not. Hell no,
Joy,
Platt.
if your girl like to fight and stuff, I mean, you're a man. You got to be a man. You got to tell her you're not going to do that. You got to let her know.
Nah, that's a liability, Platt. I don't
Yeah,
want my girl.
it ain't so much. That's what I'm saying. And we black, right? So immediately, because we black, oh you scared, nigga, you scared? No. Come
Hold
on,
on though, Platt.
brother.
But
that's always what they turn it to, bro.
but
That's
but
always what they turn it
but
to.
you and Ant was up here saying y'all like y'all girls to
Joy,
fight.
Joy,
All right,
Joy,
all right, all
Joy.
right. I'm out of there. I'm out.
So
Go ahead.
when you say I'm not going to do it, you got to remember this stuff, which nobody wants to talk about. You don't know what's going on between her and her baby daddy. You don't know what's going on between her
That's a
and those
fact.
other women.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what? You've been functioning just right. You don't bother nobody, nobody bothers you. There go her baby daddy. You seen him 1,000 times. You don't bother nobody, nobody bothers you. There go the girl over here that she don't like. You ain't got no problem with. But now all of a sudden, because of her, you got problems put in your life. Now, this is what people say. Man, that's just the way. Fuck that. I'm not accepting. No, I'm not accepting. That's not acceptable for me. That's some stuff she gonna have to figure out. Don't do that around me. Hey, look, you don't like her. Don't do it. Don't bring that woman around here. Don't go over here starting fights. Don't get me fucking killed out here. Fuck that. I'm not doing it. I'm gonna let you niggas do it.
That's a fact. That's a fact,
No,
Platt.
for real, bro. You can you like if if the female you with fighting more than you, that's a problem, bro. That's a problem. That's a problem. Like I know niggas who spar, like who actually go to boxing gyms and have fight. Like if your woman is fighting more than you, bro, that shit is an issue. You should not be with no female that like to fight, bro. Like
Or
that's some
she put you in a situation where she want to see you fight or go at it
Yeah,
with guys.
yo, I didn't seen that happen to so many niggas.
Same
I done
here.
seen that happen to
Same
so many,
here.
bro. This shit
They
is
wi-
sad.
and they still doing that, and that's what Sha'Carri now. TMZ don't understand this aspect of black culture. They just don't understand. They just post what happened. She got locked up, but we know Sha'Carri is one of those women that she keeps putting you in harm's way. And what I mean by that, you're not doing anything. You're just simply dating her. Yet some kind of way, now you got to go to jail. Now, if you don't fight with the cops, you ain't the type of dude she like, or you sort of a punk and all that stuff. You're like, nah. How come you let them just talk to me like that? But still though, look at how you should have said something to them. Okay, Sha'Carri, he said something this time. How'd it work out for him? He got his ass locked up. So what is he proving by fighting with the cops?
That's what I'm saying. The cops is the only people you gotta put your pride to the side with them, bro. You gotta put your pride to the side. You can't, cause you're not gonna get nowhere, bro. All them nigga, what they would call back up so quick, like, bro. I don't understand niggas who try to sit there and argue with the cops, bro. Like
Yeah,
that's the dumbest
and they
possible thing.
also know when they do that. What one thing they know when they do that, they know that you're guilty.
Not for real.
When you start arguing, when they say, "Hey, we're over here to investigate this problem," when you start arguing, they know you did it. Simple as that.
Yeah.
What's up with you, Jr.? What's up?
Nah, I pulled up, man, because like I said, I saw the clown thumbnail, man, and like I said last night when Mello was tripping, I don't know what Mello was on last night, but
Yeah.
uh, when we was talking about it, the whole like Shakira thing. Look, man, I'm happy it happened to old dude, man. Maybe he may finally wake up. He may finally wake up and realize that you know what, this ain't a healthy relationship for either
It's
one of
not.
us, and
It's
we need to depart from each other. So I'm happy it happened to him, man. Because sometimes people need that wake up call. And he, I don't know if he got released that night or whatever the case may be, but that's crazy, man.
said they
I don't.
bonded. Said he put up the bond $500 for him and her.
Mm,
And the other girl, I don't know, some rat track took her purse. So
yeah,
she made it way more than she just got arrested, man. What are you gonna do with your purse? What are you gonna do? He gonna have to all of that stuff got to be accounted for. They got a body cam on. She came and got her purse, and he bonded them out. It's just, and they did all of that because of her. All you gotta do is just adhere to the speeding limits. That's all you
yeah,
have to do. But she didn't want to do that, they had to go through all of this, man. And that's what I mean as a man. Is it worth your time? Is it worth your interest in that female if it's gonna create all of that?
yeah. Like I said, man. Hopefully, this the wake up call, man. Uh, what this the third incident they didn't had. So hopefully this is wake up call. Hopefully three's the magic number. He got some reflection to do. He reflect on certain situations with him and this young lady, and you know, because every time I hear him speak, he always mention he a follower of Christ and God. Is over his life and stuff like that. Every time I've heard him talk
Mm-hmm.
after a race, they put a microphone in front of his face. He always, mention his spirituality and things like that. And then for something like this to happen and him not be able to lead this woman the right way, like who's leading in their dynamic, right? Obviously, she make more money than him, but money is not it's not everything. Money shouldn't dictate the terms of leading, right? So,
Yeah. Yeah. Well, she makes more money than him, but he sure does spend a lot of it, bro. Because I don't know what that is. That's I guess he likes, to do it, spoil his woman, I guess. But there are other women out there too. I think that's one of the biggest things. Man, there are plenty of sane, sober women who would want to go out with a guy like this guy. This guy's Olympic sprinter. He's cutting himself short. He just happens to work with her. And it's a disaster. I think she's his speed coach. It's been a disaster. When is he? You're right. But then again, he's showing the ladies, a lot of these dudes are just simps and they're stupid. And they'll accept anything.
Yeah. Definitely a level of immaturity on his part, man. You get tried in the airport, whatever y'all dispute is as a couple, it end in a physical altercation. That should be enough for you to walk away right there. She testing you, right there. But then this other incident just kind of snowball out of control, man. You pull up on an actual scene, an active investigation of her being pulled over for speeding. You pull up on the scene and I don't know what your thought process was. Apparently, who knows? He could have been inebriated. Could have been on a
Yeah.
substance, whatever the case may be. But yeah, man.
I got you. Hold up for a minute, JR. We got Truth Teller. Truth Teller.
What up, Platt? What's going on, y'all?
Hold on. Let me say something to the chat. Hey, Nanaka World, the spy glasses. Floyd, the spy glasses. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Go ahead, Truth Teller.
That nigga has spy glasses? Damn.
Yes.
I-
He got them
Jesus.
on. He got them on.
What's wrong
Yeah,
with this nigga?
that's crazy, bro. I ain't going.
Yo, I just came on here because of the thumbnail, Platt. Your thumbnail is. Listen, if anybody needed direction about. If anybody needs direction about what the conversation was gonna be, this thumbnail wrote a whole book by itself, player. I'm saying, I don't know what made you come up with it. Look how she looked in the circle. She looked like. I'm sorry. Listen, so when they got pulled over in my backyard, so the highway they got pulled over on, this is the Central Florida. Is basically west of Orlando. It's a major highway. It goes north and south. It's there. So being in Florida, they're damn fool going 100 miles an hour on any highway in this state. So first off, they got helicopters flying that got radar detectors on them. They got the cops sitting with radar detectors. And when I say sitting, the highway patrol is not on the highway. Like if you go under an overpass, they're on the overpass pointing a gun on the road. And as soon as they tag somebody, they radio to the dude in the car, "We got one," and then they go get you.
Okay.
So they doing those. They also got they're doing the robot thing where they drive through parking lots as well as on the roads with these automated cameras on their vehicles that's tracking people as they move in. Facial tracking, by the way. People don't know that. They do that down here too. So the fact that they thought they could drive on this highway in any kind of car, it's the 429. If they thought they could drive on this highway at that speed and for that length of time, all three of them, and not one of them get caught, is absurd. And yes, they do have the law. If you're driving, I forgot, but 20 or 30 miles over the limit, you go into jail. That's a rule. So, yeah, she was going. He's stupid because I just kept driving, acting like I didn't see her, and then I would try to call her like I didn't know, and then I would have got to my destination and be like, "Yo, what happened?" Because what am I going to do to convince a Florida cop on the side of a highway in the middle of Florida not to take you to jail? What am I gonna do? Ain't nothing I can do, man. I'm going about my business, and
I don't think they can though. That's what I'm saying. I hear what you're saying. I don't think they can, with the body cam, and they pulled this person over. I don't think they can just say, well, it's okay. Just slow down a little bit and let them go. I don't think they can do that. If it's 100 miles, you go on 100, It's a certain amount of mileage or the speed past the allotted limit. If you over a certain amount, you have to be arrested for that. You doing 85 in a school zone in a 40.
Yeah, you can't do, especially them school zones. Them school zones got traps all over them. You can't. Yeah, you
Yeah.
that school zone.
I am gonna say this though. That cop was real fishy in the way he pulled her over. Because that's not how they approach vehicles. That's not how they talk to you. That's not when they get out the car to come to your vehicle. I think they already knew who it was and what they had because they do that here. Like I said, they work as a team when they pulling people over, and they take turns. There'll be a cop sitting with the clocking people and watching people drive by. He'll radio to the other cops, "Hey, we got one coming. They just passed exit whatever. They'll be en route to you in 30 seconds, a minute, whatever." And they're in this kind of car with this plate. They can run your plates to see who you are. Now I don't know if these were rentals or she actually owned it, but if she got identified, it ain't too hard to identify her. But you don't walk up to cops don't lean into cars like that. They don't walk up on it and just tell niggas they going to jail. They didn't ask for ID. They didn't ask for insurance. They didn't ask for none of that stuff. Yeah, that was a whole fishy thing. But she walked right into it. I don't know what she was thinking, but she walked right into it. And he walked into it too. That nigga's crazy. And then the homegirl walked in. Is it because does your IQ got to be below a certain level to be an Olympic athlete these days? What happened to them? None of this makes sense.
Yeah, I
Man,
don't
well,
know. I don't like it's like what's that nigga? What's the damn bro? What's the basketball player, bro? Y'all niggas know who I'm talking. The one who
Oh,
he stayed doing shit. He stayed doing shit, bro. I
which
cannot.
one?
You
The
talking
one
about
that got
Zion?
the
You talking about
Zaya?
Zion?
Okay,
That's what we
Yeah,
talking about.
Zion, bro. Like that nigga. That nigga,
he
bro.
wild.
Niggas
Like
stay catching
I like.
nails.
And you would expect these people to have discipline, bro. Like considering they in the sport, but nah, that shit don't matter. That shit don't matter. That shit do not matter, bro. Like,
And this group right here, but I don't know about the second girl that they either got or gave a ticket to. I think they just gave a ticket to her. But um, I'm not. So if I pull over, right? If I pull over, I'm not getting out the car. Like let's say me and my wife driving, my wife driving in front of me, I'm driving behind her, right? That
yeah.
probably wouldn't be the case. She'd be driving behind me, but whatever. We following, and she gets pulled over,
Mhm.
right? If I do pull over to the side, it's just to wait for her. I'm not getting out the car. There's nothing I can do but make that situation worse. If the police see another body walking from another vehicle from a distance away towards the vehicle he's pulling over, the most
Mhm.
I'll do is like maybe 50 yards ahead or 30 yards ahead, I pull on the shoulder as well. And I just wait there until he finishes giving her the ticket and she drives off. And then I go follow her again. There's no reason for me to get out the car. Well, what am I gonna do on a traffic stop with the cop? And she's driving. I ain't even in the car. Why would I get out?
That's what I'm
I
saying.
this
That's what
I don't know, man.
you
I
gotta
don't think
put.
these people want to win.
You
yeah.
know,
I don't
you
think
know
they
why
want to
he
be
got out that
successful.
car, truth teller. Come on, man. He got out that car because he knew that she is not emotionally intelligent
Yeah,
enough to conduct herself. So he tried to get out the car to deflect, and he got himself jammed up. Because if you're dealing with somebody that's emotionally intelligent enough to conduct themselves accordingly, what you said makes absolute sense. All right, you get pulled over, cool. I'm gonna pull over at a safe distance. After everything's said and done, hey, I'm gonna call you, or maybe I even call you while you being pulled over. Hey, just keep
right.
me on the
Put me on the speaker.
phone so
Right.
I can hear what's going on as you talking to the officer. No, he got out and he went over there because he understands that she is not emotionally intelligent enough to conduct herself accordingly. So that's why he went over there. He went
Well,
over there to try to save her
he
from
was wrong.
herself,
Well, hold
and
up.
he got himself blown up.
Yeah, he was acting a fool. I don't. Maybe it was the weed or whatever he was on.
Nah,
Because
we don't make.
he wasn't like the guy from the airport.
So,
Nah, it definitely wasn't like the airport situation.
Yeah, he's
but
talking
yeah,
about the
that's
outfit. Hey man, if you're going 100 plus miles, okay, it's possible you don't know. It's possible that your car's so good and it's so smooth that you was a little heavy on the wheel. But it's possible, right? But if you realize, you 120 and you're like, oh shit, and the cops behind you, you know why. So you pull over. What are you going to mean? Like, okay, damn, you're right.
nah. She know,
What
dog.
I'm gonna say, I
The way
wasn't
she was
doing it. Oh no, I
passing up
wasn't
them
going to.
cars.
Huh?
I said the way she was passing up them cars, she knew she was going.
Nah, for real,
she,
for real,
no,
bro.
the way she passed up that cop car, I was like, oh yeah, come on, man. I mean,
That was
she
so
she knew,
stupid,
man.
bro. That was so stupid. Like how, like damn, bro. The cop, like how you, like made, and I feel like if she hadn't have done that, that would have made the situation less like it wouldn't have been, it wouldn't have been as bad. But
Yeah,
bro, that shit was stupid. That's just dumb. Like
yeah.
you don't do no shit like that.
Flat said it last night. The pleading part, the fact that she was pleading and begging of some
Mhm.
sort. That's what made it crazy. Because I mean, you going that fast, so you get pulled over.
She
Hey, I pulled you over. Yes, I understand. So what's
she
the
almost got
ramifications of it?
she almost got caught up for prostitution, man. She was gonna sell that if she could.
Well, if she would have
And
done that, I mean, that would have killed her Olympic career.
yeah, that would have been
She
over
would have
because
been
the
cooked.
officer had to ask for clarification. What do you mean? Uh
I
hell
heard her
yeah,
say
he
that
had to
I
get
argue anything. I heard that.
yeah, like what?
I mean,
What
I
are you
hope not.
saying?
I hope not because you got to understand what she represents, and why she's getting that money. They're not paying her to be a rapper. They're paying her to be a sprinter, and
Right.
she's out there clowning, man. I don't know, but see, this is the thing. I said, like, look at the Gabby Thomas chick. You never hear anything from.
Nothing. She's
Yeah.
clean.
White boy
You
got
don't even
her.
think she drive.
Yeah, a Zaddy, a white dude, went and got her. Met her in 2022. What I'm trying to say is 2026. Yeah, he met her 2022. Been down with her. Went to Paris with her. Proposed to her. They're married now. You never hear anything about her. And I'm just saying, look, I don't know neither one of them, but I see them on the stage, and I can see how she be looking at Sha'Carri, and I be like, look at she don't like Sha'Carri. And now she has to work with her because of the Team USA, but they don't know each other. You can look at that and tell they don't fuck with each other like that. And look at the one who, and that's another, Zaddy got her, man. Zaddy saw something in her. Zaddy saw promise in her. And look at Shakira. Look at how she's clowning, man. So there ain't a whole lot of that. There ain't a lot there, man. And if she ain't careful, she gonna lose what little bit she got. And that's what we're looking at, man. It's
I mean,
sad.
how is she not gonna lose it now, Platt? I mean, this is the second time inside of 6 months. Wasn't it 6 months ago she was beating on this thing in the airport?
Yeah.
And,
Pushed
and
him up
now
against the
she,
wall, all that shit.
yeah, right, with some strong arming type moves, right, in public,
That
and then
that that
and,
is that's bro. Nah, nah. I can't
and then
do all
and now she driving with paraphernalia and telling the cops she'll do whatever you know what I'm saying? It's like this ain't the
that. You know
listen,
what's
she can't be
crazy
on the
though?
Wheaties. She can't be in the Wheaties box, man. This is
Mm-hmm.
crazy.
Ain't that
Yeah,
sad? And then
that was
if
crazy though.
Christian, if
I'll
Christian
do
tests,
whatever.
if Christian tests positive, if Christian tests positive, right? Guys like me will be saying, let him run. Like I said with Shikari, because I'm thinking those guys give him the benefit of the doubt. Nah, but he's sitting up there with a pipe in his pocket and weed in his truck. He knows what he's doing, man. So, and he also knows they ain't supposed to be doing that.
Yeah, I don't know if they like on an off season or something like that, because some of them are running in this thing called a diamond league, so that's kind of like year round. But it just depends on whatever tournament of some sort you put yourself in. But if he was to go and run again, I would say, yeah, let him run. I mean, as long as if you don't get caught during the testing cycle, sure, run. Like, but if you get
Hey,
caught
can
in the
I?
testing cycle, then yeah, you
Nah,
shouldn't run.
man, you shouldn't. If
That's what
they
I
tell
say.
you not to use it, you shouldn't use it, man. You got to understand the job. We all understand what they do. They work for. They're representing Team USA. They should adhere to the standards and the rules that are defined by that position. They should. But go
Hey,
ahead, Resident.
Black.
Uh,
So I got somewhat of expertise in this. I ran the 800 for Mizzou.
okay.
I was a 149 800 meter runner. Um, the jump between a good collegiate runner and a person like Sha'Carri and Christian is not only talent, but it's the performance enhancers. So Christian Coleman was a world champion in the 100, but he didn't make it to the Olympics. He got suspended because he would not come around when the random testers was trying to test him. He wouldn't let them test him.
Mm,
And you remember when Sha'Carri got busted for smoking?
mm-hmm.
That weed was going to cover whatever was in her system. See, they run for the same coach,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody's using something. And I don't think Sha'Carri was going to pass that test. That's why it's no way in the world
Yeah, I don't. Well, I
that
mean, you can say that, but
well,
I don't agree with that.
I'm just telling you that's because they let you know a lot of
Your
times. I know in the NCAAs they let you know when the testers are
your
coming. But
your connection is burping or whatever.
oh my God, okay. So I'm
Horrible.
just saying they let you know when the testers are gonna come.
Well, I agree with
So
you, man. And I heard what you're saying. I mean, it makes. I have to admit, I'm not that knowledgeable of track and field. It's
yeah,
possible that they use what like performance enhancers and they put the weed to cover that up. It's possible.
yeah, yeah.
Maybe it's me, man. Maybe I'm still thinking of Olympics as your country and you know the right thing to do and sacrifice. But they
You
want to
get
pop.
paid.
Yeah, they
They get
still.
paid.
It looks like.
They millionaires. Platt. So
Yeah, it looks
whenever
like.
money's involved, you do whatever it takes. If I had got a chance to take some PEDs, I would have took them.
Wow.
Oh
I
yeah,
got.
Listen, I hear what y'all saying, but all I know is if I got paraphernalia in my car, I'm not getting out my car to walk up on a police officer. I don't know
Yeah, ain't no way I'm
anybody.
stopping.
I'm not
she's
stopping.
Yeah, like why
she's
make
used
it
to getting her
personal?
No
way, brother.
way.
She
I'm not
Hey,
gets her
stopping.
way.
I see you at the beach, wherever we ending
Thank
up
you.
at. Hey,
For
I'll
real.
or
see you there.
they taking me to jail. Well, I get the car from the impound lot. Don't worry about
Yeah.
For real. For
it.
real.
All
That's
right.
his
Well,
baby, man. What y'all talking about? That's his baby.
I'll bail you out. I
Right.
can't fight
Right.
cops, B. I'm me. So I'll bail you out. I got you.
Chris,
Don't worry about it.
Christian
yeah,
Coleman, he disposable. Sha'Carri, they got a lot of money invested in her. Christian,
They do.
yeah, you may not see
no,
him on the circuit for a little bit.
he's a. Didn't they win the
Yeah,
He got
100 last
he's a
time? No,
former.
they won the gold, didn't it?
Yeah, he's a former world champion. Also, he
Yeah.
won the world championships in 2019. But he's not Sha'Carri. But
Yeah, that's why I say
he
they can dispose of him.
They don't have
he love her,
Shakari.
man. He love
Shakari,
her.
other than you know these incidents. I'm not sure Team USA is really trying to appeal to the inner city like that. Now Nike, this is where Nike might be showing their hand. Nike might don't give a fuck. We don't care because
They don't.
we gonna sell
Yeah,
some
they don't.
sneakers with her.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they don't care.
they'll
Because
let
her
her.
audience is global. So sure,
Yeah,
you might look at a US statistic and be like, oh, sales are down in the US, but then you look overseas and her sales are up because
Hmm.
nobody overseas cares about her going 100 miles per hour. They like she run really fast and she coming to Munich. We finna go
that's
watch
right.
her. That's
Hmm.
all
Now
they
you
care about, man.
now look how Nike treats the athletes different though. John Morant, and Sha'Carri Richardson.
I don't know what's the difference.
Because remember, John was gonna be the face of Nike.
Could you drop and come back? Because
Oh
that jerk
yeah. I can do that. I can do that. I
is
can do that.
hurting the audio.
All right.
Woo. What is that? I've been noticing that like the last 4 or 5 months that whoop, whoop, whoop. What
They
is
say that's
that?
the feds. That's what they say.
Oh, they
They say
watching
they
the feds
watching, man.
watching him.
You know,
Okay.
you know
He
you
probably
ready when the
so he's
feds
still
watching.
so Resurrect still trying to get them PEDs then, right?
That's probably what's happening, Platt.
That's why they monitor his phone calls.
Oh man. But yeah, it's her global reach, man. You know. Because even the incident in the airport, right? That happened on federal ground, right? Airport is a federal place. It's a federal establishment. And, it was pretty much a slap on the wrist. It made some headlines for a few days and then it just kind of, died down. And I mean, like I said, she just literally finished a race like 10 days ago. So overseas. So, they back. Like I said, I don't know if it's off season. Who knows for them, because it's the winter. But man, Nike got a lot of invested in her, man. So, like I said, they look at them US sales and you take a little, take a little tick in the US sales. And then but overseas, as long as it's still up, she gonna be on that roster.
Yeah, so he didn't want to take the test and he got banned. And I didn't hear about it. But I'm saying
Yeah. He got banned
when
the same year that she
okay.
was smoking.
Yeah, but I'm saying why is he smoking there? Okay, listen, he knows what is expected of him, right?
Yes,
Why
he
is
does.
he doing this? Why is he doing that?
You got to realize, Platt, most of these people that sprinters, most sprinters are from the hood, man. And they gonna do hood things.
How come okay, you're saying sprint. What about Gabby? Gabby Thomas is not doing hood things.
Gabby Thomas is different. She went to Harvard, Platt. She's Jamaican.
She's a sprinter.
She's Jamaican. I said most.
You did
Most
say
most American sprinters are from the hood. You saw the dude that won. Did you see the dude that won the 400 meters for America in Paris with the goals? He from the hood of Kansas City. Remember he had the all goals in his front? Quincy, I forgot Quincy's last name. Yeah, man. I mean, because the athletes come from the hood.
They still gotta follow the rules, man. But hold up, this is helping me when they get suspended. See, because I'm that person that be like saying let them do it. I'd be like saying, oh, it was a mistake. The test didn't come out right. They made a mistake. Now this man sitting up there with a pipe and the stuff in his car. He knows what he's doing, man. So now when he get jammed up, I'm gonna be like, yo, man, no, you home. No, and also just telling the Olympics, right? The reason he want to get tested because he using this stuff.
Well, yeah, I'm telling you, man, he avoided the testers. Christian Coleman did, and he got suspended for a couple of years.
Damn. So how much of this you think maybe we blaming Sha'Carri? You think maybe he might be the bad influence, not her?
It's their coach, man. Their coach is Dennis Mitchell. Dennis Mitchell used to be running against Carl Lewis now.
Mm-hmm.
And he, all of them back in the day was on some real good sauce. Because see, the testing agencies, man, they know the testing agencies have a certain amount of things that they test for, but the pharmaceutical companies make things that are undetectable. So it's always a game of cat and mouse.
Yeah, there you go. I got you.
I don't know if I'm
a
a co-sign that. I can't co-sign that it's the coach.
I know. Hey, listen, sir. I ran D1, bro.
No,
I'm not saying you're wrong in that, but I'm just saying, how can the coach tell these niggas, yeah, go ahead and do drugs and paraphernalia?
Because he was the man. Dennis Mitchell was.
Right, I know he's the man, but
he got a bronze medal in I want to say in Barcelona.
Right. But even if he's a crackhead, still, he's not going to tell these niggas, listen, you interact with the police directly while you're doing illegal drugs. That's a great idea.
I'm not saying.
He's not going to tell him that.
No, he didn't tell him to do that. No, he didn't. I'm talking about as far as the PEDs. No, he ain't gonna tell him to do that. No, you're right. You're right. I
They're
mean,
not getting caught up for the
they should be.
PEDs. They're getting caught up for dumb nigga stuff. It's
Yeah,
absurd.
Well, Christian
how come
Coleman
nobody
is too old. He's too old for
yeah,
that.
how come nobody respects what the Olympics mean? Like I said, you can go back up. You go back to the day when a can of oil, right? People put that in. Like you don't even have to put oil in your car now. Why Olympics? That stuff still holds a favor or a special privilege to a lot of people, and now it's nothing. Guys are smoking weed. They can't run because they tested positive. What's going on, man? Like you said, Nike now they getting $20 million shoe contracts. This is crazy, man.
Listen, is marijuana? If I had
It's a
a
banned
job where
it's a banned substance.
marijuana was but if I had a job that said marijuana is a no, and I need to get my fill, why would I just go drink some alcohol or something? Why would I
Because I don't
continue to
like
do it?
drinking.
Alcohol
I
is
don't like
different.
drinking. I like to smoke.
Alcohol different, bro. That's a total different beast.
Yeah, but you can't smoke and do the Olympics. You can't do both. And that goes back to like you said,
You can't
like
drink
with
and
her
do the Olympics
trying to
either.
get the cop to let her go. It's the
Yeah,
mentality that they don't think that the rules matter or it don't apply to her. You
that's
can't
right.
do both. If you want to smoke, you can't do Olympics. You want to be in the Olympics, you can't smoke.
You do
What's a
gotta
good
have some
example?
type
What's a
of
great example for her? Simone Biles.
She's
Simone Biles.
she's from the other side of the tracks, Platt.
What, Simone? Because she was raised by white folks?
Yeah, because Platt. I mean, what's her name? Sha'Carri. She didn't get rescued by white folks. Her grandmother raised her because her mom was on that stuff on substances. So she was raised in Oak Cliff, the hood of Dallas.
Yeah, but
She
Simone
got
Biles
rescued.
Simone Biles was a little kid. She was adopted, right?
Yeah, she was adopted.
She was adopted, raised by white people, right?
That's right.
I
Wholesome
guess
family.
she got into gym. I don't know. Now you got to go look up her story. But what I'm saying is, I saw a little young person trying to make it, and she made it.
Yeah.
And she's she don't even. Let me tell you something. That woman, if she wanted to, she could go in on Team USA. They don't promote her like they should. She don't say
No.
nothing. They don't make a big deal about her. She don't say nothing. I said, look how she learned. She just going with the flow, man. If that woman
That
wanted
woman
to,
is happy. She's happy, Platt. She got a husband. Her husband played for the Packers. You see what I'm saying? She was raised with different values. That's how you
Not
know.
only that,
That's how you
she
know.
destroys them niggas when she go out there. She destroys them. It's not even
Well,
that
yeah, but that's
she's good. She outperforms everybody that tries to compete.
and
well,
she's
that's
got to.
true.
You're right. She like her. I'm talking about her. She's worldwide, man. She's
Yes,
way
she
bigger than
is.
America. Because even in China, she can go and sell out China. I mean, she's the competitor, but they love her over there. They love her everywhere. And I'm saying,
They
this is
do.
Sha'Carri. This is your opportunity to do the same thing. What are you doing?
She can't do the Eve, Platt. She can't do Eve. Some people just ain't gonna redefine themselves. She don't want to redefine herself.
In the process,
She
she gonna take you down there too, man. I hope guys know that. You got guys, y'all finally.
man,
You're a guy. You're a fireman.
yeah,
Oh, that ain't no real good job. Okay, you're a fireman. You out here dating. There's a woman you like her. She's hard to deal with. You simp. You compromise because you want her. In the
yeah,
process, you lose your job as a fireman. Okay, that
yeah,
relationship breaks up, and guess what? You down here at the warehouse with everybody else making $3 an hour when you
yeah.
had the fireman job, but you blew it because it wasn't because of you, it was because of her. You guys got to watch out for that, man. You can't deal with these women. They want to be reckless. You got to let them be reckless on their own.
Hey, Platt, I'm
Man,
gonna tell
when you
somebody
go
if they
ahead,
go
go
to
ahead.
the warehouse and they make it $3 an hour. Hey, come on, dog. Hey, $3 an
That
hour,
nigga said
Platt.
$3 an
Hey, come
hour.
on,
That
dog.
nigga said
Hey, they falling on hard times for real, for real. That's below national average minimum
But
wage,
that's what
flat.
I'm saying. You lose a job that you can, you can retire from. It's a good job. You lose that over what? A bad relationship. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, Platt,
Yeah.
when you young, you got that YOLO mentality. You only live once. You dealing with this fine, spicy. She'll cuss you out. It's exciting, man. Niggas like excitement too. We
No, I don't.
always
I don't
complaining
like that
about we.
part of it.
It's
Well, I'm
levels.
just saying.
It's levels to it,
But
You
bro.
you know
you
what? No,
you
you're right.
might be an outlier,
Well,
but
no, you're right. No, you're
a lot
right.
of dudes like that
You're
excitement.
talking about real young dudes like 19 and 18. You're right. I'm grown now, man. I'm not
You grown.
going to jail and fighting over these women.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that. I'm not
Hell
getting
no.
asked to leave the facility because she done went. Y'all get there, and next thing you know, she done got. You see the police, and they're arresting her, and then asking you to leave. I'm not living like that, man.
Well, yeah, Platt. I mean, we ain't gonna. I'm in my 50s, of course. I ain't gonna. But when I was in my 20s, I might have done some stupid stuff like that.
You done got
Still,
kicked out of college because your old lady,
He
she in
gotta
that
come.
fight. Next thing you know, your parents saved their dimes their whole life, and you go, you done got caught up with her, and then they say, well, you no longer can come here. You got to go to another school.
yeah,
Yes,
that was
that's what I'm
that.
saying. Guys got to understand there's differences, man. When you look at a Sha'Carri, and she went to LSU too. So that's a hell no for me, man. Nah, it's a
She
no.
went there for 1 year. Yeah, man.
So
Christian.
she didn't graduate.
Nah, man. She only ran 1 year and turned professional.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what's those world class people that they don't stay in college long. They get that shoe contract, Nike, Puma, Adidas, because they paying millions. That's why I told you, man. If I had got a chance to take EPO, I would have taken it. I would have taken it, man, because I
yeah, I
think I
mean
could.
that's a whole different conversation right there.
I'm just saying, yeah, because I wanted the million. I wanted them that shoe contract. I could have wore some Sauconys or something. Give me a
But
Saucony
but she got
contract.
the money though. Hold up, okay, let's
Yeah,
be for real. She got the money,
she got the money.
but she in jail. So how's she winning?
Cause she gonna bail out.
And she gonna go what's gonna happen in about 6 more months?
They gonna slap her on the wrist again, man. That girl, money. She a millionaire. Platt. She getting to that bag. She driving
This ain't the
Aston
way to
Martin.
do it, man.
Nah,
She
No,
looking at that.
it's different now. She in Florida, baby. It don't work like
Yeah,
that
she
here.
need to. She need to get up out of Florida because she thought she was gonna be able to talk her way about.
Nah,
Certain states, you ain't gonna get away with that, bro. I ain't gonna
Nah,
lie.
they.
Florida, Georgia, shit like that, you ain't getting away with shit like that, bro. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna
she
lie.
better go to California or something. She might have been able to get out of that in California.
did you see when Simone Biles went to Ryan Clark? I don't know the name of that stuff. That show that he's on.
Yeah,
I think
I didn't
so.
see it.
Ryan Clark it's three of them. They have a talk show or something, and they interviewed not Sha'Carri, they interviewed Simone's husband, right? Who nobody knows his name still.
Yeah.
And did you see the way when she was there? She was there because that's her husband. They weren't
Uh huh.
interviewing her, and she was there, and Ryan and all of them spent more time trying to talk to her, put questions to her than her husband. And he said, we got to set something up. She said, we can set something up, but because she was trying to prop her husband up, she said, go ahead and talk to him. And then
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Simone is what I don't understand why she don't know that. This is stuff you learn when you're real young, like 7, 8 years old. Olympic champions, they're not regular people. And one day maybe you can run or you could be in the Olympics or represent your country. And they don't even look at that no more.
Well, Simone chose her. She chose her husband.
Yeah,
So she went out of her way.
she did.
Yeah, and the sisters hate her for that, Black.
I know.
They hate that she
That-
support her husband. That's
ain't that
crazy.
crazy? She literally went out and found this nigga performed for him, convinced this nigga that she the one. The nigga actually proposed, married her, and then when they get put on TV, he's interviewing. They keep trying to come to her, and she pushes him back to her husband, and they don't like that.
They don't like it.
Yeah. No, the only reason they gave Ryan Clark, I don't know, what is the name of that? Pivot or some shit like that.
The pivot. Yeah.
They gave him an interview. A lot of it had to do with Simone. And what I mean, not that she was going to give him, they can get her to come to the studio with him. And she been trying to prop him up, man. And also, she goes to the games. Sometimes, I don't know, I don't keep up with her like that. I've seen her right there, sitting down, right in the stands with the fans. And you look at Taylor Swift, I was like, man, this woman, I said, she don't even say nothing. This woman should be getting, this is a fucking Olympic gold medalist. She should be getting Taylor Swift treatment. But she won't say nothing. She'll say, it's okay. And I said, that's how common she is. She ain't worried about nobody saying nothing to her. She there cheering on the Bears. And then when her man is done, she goes, waits for him, goes home with her man. And you wouldn't know who you was like, man, that's fucking Simone Biles. You know, and it's like, damn. But she's just a very down-to-earth coming person, man.
If Boss Chick had a face and a definition, it would be her. But she's probably the most feminine and version of a wife you can get instead of actually getting the boss chicks that are floating around out here. She has higher status than he does. She has more money. She has more accomplishments. But there's one accomplishment he got that she don't got. She respects it. He's a husband, and he's her husband. So therefore, it don't matter what she got before all of him. So, I mean, we got to give it up to her, man. The woman's doing her thing.
People get mad at me, though, panel. She would get mad at me because I'd be running my mouth. Man, y'all don't give my lady enough attention, man. Fuck that. She done won 1,000 medals. You know, fuck y'all. Y'all got to do more, man. Y'all need to talk about her. I'll be on the phone. Hey, Donald Trump, come on. We need to do something about my woman, man. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
What you doing? Y'all bullshit. She'd be mad. I'd be like, fuck all that. And she does deserve that type of credit. She doesn't get the credit she deserves, and she's quiet about it. I don't think that's right.
That just tells you about values that people have, though, man. She got good values, and Sha'Carri, for whatever reason, she don't. Sha'Carri need an intervention, man.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, y'all know me. I don't normally do this, but I'm actually gonna blame it on the boyfriend. I think this is him.
You sound like, man, come on, man. You like one of them.
The reason why I think
be the Bobby Brown of the situation, true.
Yeah, actually, it wasn't Bobby wasn't a problem in that relationship.
It was
the other way around. Yeah, it was Whitney. But in any case, I think he's the problem in the situation because it's clear she has very little control, and and as we can see, very little comprehension and understanding skills. He could probably tell her anything and fool her to do whatever. I think this point, I don't know if he's weak. I think he wants it this way at this point. Because yeah, she flies off the handle. I get it. She does fly off the handle, but I mean, he's driving in the car right behind her with his stuff, with his own stuff, right? Like, does that even make sense? Why are we not in the same car? That's why I wanted to ask. How we all driving to the same place?
Because he's weak. He's weak. Would you let a woman punch you all in your head?
Yeah, he didn't have a choice on that, Resurrect.
I think it happened in private too.
Okay, but I'm saying now,
I get it. I'm Christian Coleman.
Society looks at it two different ways. So now you sort of, if that's the woman you date, and she start popping you upside the head, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But you're gonna have to either leave her alone or get used to her, get you a hard hat or some shit. Because there's a whole lot you can do.
You said it right,
Platt. Come on.
You gotta leave. Absence make the heart fonder. You gotta leave that. You gotta leave her alone.
Oh, I agree, but I'm saying first of all, there are some women, they're fighters, man. I don't know. You gotta find out why. Maybe they fought with their sisters. Maybe they fought with their brothers. They're fighters.
Yeah, you can fight somebody else, not me.
Okay. Well,
You know?
you can make a case, and I know people don't like to hear this. Maybe Rihanna and
Yeah,
Chris
I
Brown.
believe it.
Some women are
Yeah,
fighters, and when she found out he was sleeping with other women, they got in the car, closed space. While he had the car in the wheel in his hand, what did she start doing?
punching
Start
on it.
pounding his head with a cell phone. Some women are fighters. They're more aggressive than some men. And this is what Sha'Carri is. Well, but hold up, we're gonna leave that out there. Truth teller, it's a possibility he's right that this is Coleman who's behind the scenes, the wicked, he's the one that's causing this with her. I guess you gotta look at that. I tend to think it's not. I also think she better worry about Gabby Thomas. She better be worried about their relationship because I'm telling you, that woman don't like her. And
They two different
they're
people.
gonna
Yeah.
be together another couple of 2 years. Eventually, Gabby gonna come out publicly and say she don't want to run with her. Is she like right on the fence? You can almost see it bubbling.
She don't have no choice though, Platt. In track,
Oh yeah, she does.
whoever comes in first, second, and third, and the 1 and the 2, those are the people that's gonna be representing the United States of America.
But Gabby is married. She got her zaddy. She's beloved by the white community.
Yeah.
Sha'Carri doing all this street shit. Now she might not want to. She might not want to be on the stage. You guys are playing. Okay, remember, I don't know but then again, I don't know what I'm talking about. I looked at them. Go look at it yourself. It's on YouTube when they were not getting the medals, but after the race, they did like an interview with the NBC. One of them. Go look at that. And you tell me Gabby likes her. Go look at the way Gabby keep looking at her. She don't like her, man.
Platt, let me tell you something. When you're competing against somebody, you don't like them. Gabby and Sha'Carri compete against each other.
They won the gold for the 4x4. They were one, but I'm saying if you go and look at the way Gabby keeps looking at her like.
But they compete against each other.
Yeah,
in
but
the
she's looking at her like, bitch, get away from me. No,
they don't like each other. Yeah, because you're competing. See, track is an individual sport. You got the relays, but the real thrill is getting that individual medal. Gabby is the world and Olympic champion in the 2.
I think it's because I think she don't like her because of her. Okay, is it me? Look, Resurrect. She got a zaddy.
Yeah.
She went to Harvard. Too.
She's a tether.
They're from different worlds.
Yeah, they are. Gabby is a tether.
Well, she's an American gold medalist.
Yeah, but
and actually, she's not a tether though, because she's not causing any harm. But
that's true. That's true. You're right. You're right.
She's not a tether. Yeah.
Yeah. Also,
I haven't heard her say anything bad about
Well, she may be. Guess who's gonna bring the tether out in her?
What you say?
hey, Platt, if that happened, I'm putting 500 on Sha'Carri. Sha'Carri gonna get in that ass.
I don't think Sha'Carri gonna get in the run.
I hope you don't do that, Gabby. Y'all underestimating Gabby. I hope you don't do that.
But you have to remember, Sha'Carri. So this affects her Olympic status as well. So she's already
suspends her.
They're gonna have to, because she's already been caught with drugs in her system, and she had to get suspended then, right? Now she came back, she reestablished herself. We thought she was all good, but now she's speeding on the highway, getting tickets and getting arrested with drugs again.
Man, her tire was going flat, brother. Her tire was going flat. What y'all don't understand? She was trying to get to the air pump.
I was going to try to take you seriously and argue against it, but I couldn't. I just couldn't.
No, Nanaka World makes a good point. I'm not familiar with who this is, but I did see 3-4 months ago they did a 4x4 and they almost set a world. I think they set a world record. None of them. Sha'Carri wasn't there. Gabby wasn't there. It was 4 USA runners. I never heard of them. Yeah, they set a record. They were smoking, and I kept saying to myself, I was like, man, Team USA, they don't need Sha'Carri. I said, Sha'Carri keep playing with fire, man. They don't need her.
She got
plenty of young runners that they can invite to the Olympics to run for Team USA and tell Sha'Carri and Christian, y'all can do what y'all want.
You're right. You're right. I hate that she's doing this to herself for real, because if everything come crashing down, I don't think she'll be able to handle it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she could be.
Yeah,
You know,
I,
she's
I
fragile.
agree.
Nah, if she's
You
smart,
saw how
she
she was
start playing
flipping
in
out
her
in the
extra
car.
strategy now, because you know how track and field is. You got about a
Mm.
good 3 Olympics in you, and
Yep,
that's it. And
that's
this will
it.
be, this will be
This
her
is number.
second Olympics
This will
coming
be
This
her
will
up.
be this.
third, but
Yeah,
she got suspended for the first one.
yeah, that's right.
She
In
she ran
Yeah,
in the
2020.
second one, and this would be her third.
so this will be her third. So
Yeah.
after this, it's pretty much it. So she better
Well, you
start
know,
thinking
with
of that
those,
extra strategy now.
she yeah, she's not gonna be an Allison Felix. You know, Allison Felix ran in about 4 Olympics. I don't
Yeah,
see Sha'Carri doing that because she don't even take care of her body the same.
And
yeah.
Allison
Um,
Felix, that's another one who, in my opinion, did not get the praise that she deserved. I mean, I seen
yeah,
her
Nah,
on
she
Jimmy
did.
Kimmel and
Yeah.
stuff like that, but that's what I'm saying. They keep them. They're not in the limelight. They
yeah.
can be, but they choose not to be. And I never saw one arrest report. I never heard anything negative about her, and I'm not too sure about her and Sha'Carri. See, a lot of the women there, they don't like they don't like that. See, we assume a lot of women don't like that ratchet hood rat stuff. They don't like that.
No, yeah. Allison didn't speak up for Sha'Carri when she tested positive, and Sha'Carri felt some kind of way. But Allison Felix is a stand-up woman. She's married. She has a special needs child, and you know Nike took her shoe contract, bro, for her
Yeah.
laying
Took a
off.
shoe
It,
contract and took her it was her image or the logo
it's
or whatever. Yep,
yeah.
took that from her. Crazy.
They dirty, man. They would rather prop up this foul acting hood rat than a wholesome girl that's been running on the world stage since she was 18 years old. Beautiful. And they played her like that.
That's almost like the hip hop community, right? When the rappers say the label want them to go out and get locked up, get in trouble, and sing more, bad music.
Yeah.
I disagree, man, with Sha'Carri, and I think that any man and this is a wonderful test for us as men, man. We're gonna watch her destroy him, and we can tell those who are coming after us, younger men, don't be like him, because no matter how good, nice, and compromised, women like that are on a path to destruction, and there's nothing you can do to stop them, especially when they don't listen to you.
I was surprised he was still with her, right? Because we remember what happened in the airport. She tried to throw that nigga under the bus with the police when they was going arrest her. She tried to tell them that it was him that should be arrested. Why is he still with her?
That
She
thing
tried to
that
get
thing
him.
must be good, man. That thing gotta be.
It ain't
It
that
must
good.
be.
It ain't
It
that
gotta
good.
be. Hey, Platt,
No,
She
it
that
tried
ain't.
to
thing
get
must
him
be out of
out.
sight, boy.
Resurrect. If I'm in jail, it ain't no good.
Can't get
She
to it when
tried
you're
to.
locked up, huh?
She
Hey,
tried to
Platt, he
get
he
yeah.
risking it. He risking it all, man. He
Fuck that.
risking it.
Oh
You
He
man.
in jail,
really
yeah, it
is. He
stinks.
risking it
You're a
all.
millionaire.
Jeez.
You go into a jail, it stinks. Niggas in there slumped out, throwing up. You got to deal with the people in there, and you can hear the yells and all of that shit. Man, you got to fuck that. Fuck that. Some nigga down
Hey,
way down the block. Yeah.
he say he telling us, man, but y'all ain't had Sha'Carri though, man. Sha'Carri, man.
Nah, the
Oh
food is
man.
terrible. The food is awful. No, thank you. I
I
want to get out
imagine,
of there, man.
I imagine, man, because I mean I've dealt with, track. I imagine she probably can go pretty hard.
Well, I like them, not her, but I like the trackers because they fine as hell.
Oh
They
yeah,
so
and be in
healthy with a
shape.
flat, the flat stomach with the big thighs
Oh yeah.
and the perky. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Gail
Oh
Devers.
yes,
Remember Gail
they're
Devers?
awesome. They're awesome, bro.
Oh yeah, man.
I never got a. Now I'm not saying I'm joking when I say this. I never got a hurdler. I'm not saying I'm looking for one.
Yeah.
But lately, I have been quite impressed with the women who run hurdles.
Well, I'll tell you who was real fine that ran the hurdles. It was my teammate. Look up, if you get a chance, anybody on this panel, look up Dawn Huff. DAWNHUFF.
Mm.
That's Zeke Elliott's mama. Fine as hell. She was a hurdle.
Around what year?
She's 2 years older than me, so she was at Mizzou she graduated my sophomore year.
I just put Mizzou on it.
Dawn Huff, Dawnhuff.
I got it.
Yeah.
Mizzou. It's got her up here. I'm looking at her right now.
I mean, she used to be in practice with
a mixed sister, ain't it?
Yeah, she mixed. Her mom's white. She from
I see her. I've seen her somewhere before. Somewhere before.
She's from Des Moines, man. I'm talking about she 5'8". She used to come to practice.
She look like she could be related to Beyonce and them.
I'm very
looking
nice.
at her. You like them Snows, don't you?
Nah, man, I'm just telling you, at practice, man. I mean, she was just she got a body. She got a hell of a body.
Snowman.
Y'all don't understand.
Like a snow to me, man. Look like she can go with. Look like she, if she wants to, because I'm looking at her.
She's old now, Platt. She's 50.
No, I'm looking at her when she was at Mizzou. I'm saying, looks like if she wants to, it's like the goth. You know how the goth is? How the goth girls stay out of the sun and they get real pale.
Yeah.
If she stayed out of the sun, she could go 100% white girl. To me, you would know if there was a white girl or a black girl. If she stayed, you would assume she was a white girl because how bright she is, right? But yeah, I can see the mix in her in some of the pictures, but in a lot of these pictures, she looked just like a stone white woman.
She said she looked like a stone. Nah, man, that girl, she black. She mixed, but she cool, real cool sister, man. Yeah, beautiful though, man.
You tried to get at her?
No, her Zeke's daddy is crazy.
Oh, is he running back? Was he?
No, he played DN.
He had you niggas shook.
Oh man, he from Hackensack, man. That nigga was a bully. See, I'm talking about like 6'4", like 265.
But hold up, Resurrect. Why she like him though? He's a bully. Why she like
he's a bully. They like them bad boys, man.
Yeah, she like we keep underestimating. She wanted to get her back blown out.
Yeah, dude was like a Zeus. That nigga was huge, man.
Y'all think because these women look pretty, man, that they be want to get handled pretty. No, they don't. They be want to get tossed up, bro.
Oh yeah. I mean, they was off again, on again, and you see they got Zeke and then two other daughters. They got 3 kids.
Oh, but she's single though, right?
She's single now. She finally got away with her from him, but she's 54 now. She didn't get rid of him until he was like,
there you go,
like 47.
This is your moment now, Resurrect.
Oh man, please. That thing is, been tossed up and it's well used. No, thank you.
So that nigga was running the hurdles, huh?
Yeah, he was running the hurdles, all right. Yeah. Nah, but I mean, they both cool. His daddy's name is Stacy Elliott. He a cool dude, but you don't want to get on his. You wouldn't want to get on his bad side in school.
Let me read this $5 super chat right here. Melissa Jefferson is a 100 and 200 world champion. Sha'Carri been underperforming for a while.
She has.
Yeah, it's probably that weed, man. That drugs that do that to you.
She's a celebrity now, Platt. That's all she ain't even working the same as what she used to. When she won that 100 gold in the Olympics, I think that was all that she wanted. And she got the shoe contract, but she gonna blow it.
How come black people think that they should have let her go? I saw 2 posts. A guy said the white dude was racist and they should have let her go because they would have let the white guys who had gold medals go. Why can't they let her go?
Yeah, well, that's our problem, Platt. That's our problem. They want to let these women not be held accountable. I kind of, that may be true, but that's not the climate and the atmosphere that we're living in right now, Platt.
Well, that's what they said, man. That's what they said. And then when you start talking about the shade room and the breakfast club, they're not going to say, don't drive 100 miles an hour. They're going to say that white dude was racist.
Yeah.
the way he was doing his job, which is what he was doing. But they're going to say he was racist not to listen to you. You had some vehicle malfunctions, but he still wanted to take you to jail. This racist white man.
Platt,
Man,
come on,
come
dog.
on,
A
Platt.
vehicle
Come on, man.
malfunction, Platt.
It looked like it was, hey Jay, I look like it was performing pretty good to me, huh?
Hell yeah. Vehicle malfunction. You wild as hell.
That's what she said.
She
That
tried to
motherfucker
get it
shit.
off. She said, my tire pressure low. That cop said, so you driving a vehicle, a compromised vehicle, with the equipment being compromised and you're driving this fast?
You going to
Boy,
jail.
she
Hey, he
tried
told her
to,
you definitely going to jail.
yeah, you going to jail. Sir, my back tire low. What?
That fuck, when old boy was
Oh,
no
man.
nonsense, I was like, boy, it's a wrap. She ain't gonna be able to talk out of this one. And I know them
But
people.
nah, so she did a sisterhood babble. I don't know. You know how when you be talking to them and they just say something that's off the wall, they got nothing to do. Like, how does the back tire being low got to do? That would slow you down, man. If something was wrong with your tire, not help you speed up. And then his response to her, she still didn't stop talking though, right? Like if that was me and I said something that stupid and his response was, well, did that mean you operating an incorrect uh, vehicle? I'm stopping talk. I'm not talking no more, B, because it just didn't work. Why would I keep talking?
Shit,
She just kept
man.
going.
And she
Oh
played herself
man.
too because just because that beat cop brought her in, that don't mean her gold medal don't count. She should have once she got brought in, there's people who are over him. They may say, "Oh, hold up. Let me go down here."
Yeah,
Uh,
district
uh,
attorney. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
they could come in and say, we're gonna go ahead and we
Dismiss it.
yeah, they could.
Yeah.
They could.
They,
I'm
they
saying I don't
probably
know
Release her,
about
will.
yo.
now. I don't know with TMZ, but I'm saying which they still could do it. But I'm just saying it's possible that things she shouldn't pleaded to the wrong guy. She should have pleaded to someone, or she could have pleaded to someone who could actually make some shit happen.
Yeah, she definitely,
Not
she
only
played
that,
herself.
but she did play herself. But how did that camera, that film, get out so fast? You know how long it take these niggas to release camera footage? But in this traffic stop, it was released like
You know
damn near the
why?
same day.
Cause Sheriff Grady Judd is from Florida, and they love putting they arrest on YouTube and stuff on video. So
I'm here, player. I'm literally in that county where she got pulled over.
oh
They don't
yeah,
do that normally. You got to put in requests and they got to release it. They only release stuff that they want to, right? Because
Yeah,
they don't
I
release
was thinking
everything
about
that way.
that too. That is interesting because typically what would happen is that the speeding tick, the violation, she'll get arrested and everything like that. It wouldn't be until months later
Right. Until
when we
court
hear about the
actually,
story. Yeah,
correct. It
man,
wouldn't
that
happen. It wouldn't be released until, because that's technically evidence. You don't just share evidence before the trial starts. She only
that's
got
it. Yeah,
arrested. She didn't face trial yet. So
yeah.
that's evidence in the trial. So they just releasing trial evidence before the trial? Nah,
I
man.
get.
It's
Yeah,
a game.
what you
that
think?
that
This a takedown of Sha'Carri Richardson?
It's not necessarily a takedown because I mean she got so much that she do to herself. I think they just trying to capitalize on it, get the attention to them,
because it's a big
and
name. Yeah,
where it's a big name and all that stuff. So that's all the police are doing. Ain't really trying to take her down because she gonna do it to herself eventually, man. She just out here causing wreaking havoc. It's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that they suddenly all the rules that they say apply normally don't apply now because they think they're completely in the right makes you have to question. Well, then what happens when y'all niggas not sure y'all in the right or know that y'all in the wrong and we don't see that film damn near ever? You know what I mean? So I don't like how they approach. I don't really like how this officer did this whole escapade thing with her on the camera, and suddenly
yeah,
the
that is
film is
kind of crazy.
released. So, basically it was the same day. Or
Yeah, I
the
was like, it
very
was a
next day suddenly it's
24
out.
hour period. That shit was out.
Yeah,
She was looking mad thirsty though. I'll do anything. What? What do you mean by that?
I think that's why they released it. I think.
Oh my God, man.
Sir, I'll do anything.
Hey,
Like
Man,
you would
that
have
lady
she's
turned
gonna
that
have
dope,
a
whole
boy.
hard
camera
time.
off. You said what?
That's gonna be brought up too. People gonna talk about it, and she's gonna have a hard time trying to explain that. But man, you know
Explain
what?
that.
Ain't nothing you can't save her. I mean, maybe the money ain't meant to be with her. If she don't know no better, she gonna lose the money because just the things she keeps doing.
She
You
was
know,
she was gonna say, think about this. You can tell all your friends you've been with the Olympic champion. I'm good. I'm good.
a lot of you niggas would have
Hey,
lost
that'd have
y'all
been
jobs
crazy.
too. Y'all niggas would have cut y'all little camera off.
I would have cut the camera off, Plat. We get in the back seat and
Yeah,
I'm gonna
there you
lock
go.
myself in.
There you go.
So I'm gonna have to call my squad leader to come and
And then you be
open the
going to
open the
Man,
back.
that's
now you
wild,
go to
man.
jail.
That's wild, man.
Y'all niggas
I
gotta
was
say
reading a
no, man.
report
You gotta
about
say that woman like that white man. You gotta say no. You ain't interested. You gotta do. You be
yeah,
doing your job, man.
That's a
that'd have been wild, man. But she made herself look bad, but she'll bounce back. By the time 2028 come around, man, she'll bounce back, man. She'll be all right. She'll
like
be
that
another
person said.
headliner for the Olympics.
Melissa Jefferson is the best now, but I think if Sha'Carri start training right, the thing is though, man, in a sport like track and field, you got to have everything hitting at the right time.
Yeah, it got to be tuned
It
up.
has to all line up, and if you're not focused, it's not gonna happen.
But I think at this point, I think Nike know that. I'm not gonna say she washed goods, but Nike know. So they gonna put in events where she not running against Melissa Jefferson. You know how they do. They play around. Melissa Jefferson in this event. Okay, you're gonna go to the event across the world. You're gonna go to the
Yeah,
event in this other country because they gotta build her name back up. Let her run against some regular chicks. Let them dust off some regular chicks, and
but
then
she ain't only losing to Melissa. Those them Jamaicans. You forgot about them Jamaicans.
yeah,
They still
it's
there
a few
too.
of them. Yeah, it's a few of
Yeah,
them.
but I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm going on mute. Go ahead.
Yeah, but that's what it's gonna be a play, man. They're gonna build her back up. They didn't Nike invested too much money into her,
Yeah,
so
but
they're
she
gonna
did.
squeeze her for this last little Olympics, and then
Yeah,
that'll be it.
man to man though. All men, white, all men in a world, all men in the world. And she can say what she want to say. It seemed like she wanted to chew them up. We got to deal with that. And I'm just saying, all the
I ain't gonna
men who
put chew
signed it,
them up on her
yeah,
plan.
it
I ain't
looked
gonna
like
do
she
that,
wanted to
man.
chew
I
them
think she
up,
would have
man. To
threw
me,
him some
like she
money
wanted.
or something like that. Like I'll do
No, she
anything. I
wanted. I
think some
think she was
money.
talking about chewing them up.
It,
Nah, nah,
Anything?
that's crazy. With a
I
dude,
think she wanted
a
to chew
few
them
car
up,
lengths
bro.
behind.
I think she wanted to chew them up.
Oh man, chewing them up on the side of the road, and your boyfriend pull up. Hey, that's crazy.
Hey, get out that
Hey, what
ticket,
would
man. She
Christian?
trying to get out the ticket.
What would the boyfriend do then? Pull up and she chewing up the
I
house
don't
on
know.
the side of the road.
It seemed like to
Man,
me because I was hearing her say anything and stuff. Women know what that means. I'll do anything. I'll do anything. Come on.
yeah, I don't know, man. She probably would. I'll do anything. Look, man, I'll make some appearances. I come to you. You got kids? I come to their school, man.
Mhm.
I'll cut you a little check, whatever, like that. Something like that. She probably on the lines of that. But that'd have been crazy if she would have said, "Man, I'll do anything. I'll chew you up
She
right
did
now." I go,
say, I'll do
whoa.
anything.
Yeah, she was out of control, man. She felt at that moment, she felt her career slipping away. That's that desperation. I'll do anything because she thinking about everything else. My
Hmm.
career, my this, my that. Sir, my back tire. What your back tire got to do? Low tire pressure got to do with anything. But yeah,
We
she played
got you,
herself,
man.
man.
And we wanted to do this stream, man, to put this out here, man. It's Saturday. It's frozen out here. I should show you. I think I might do a stream. I think I got the Uber out there and all that ice, man, bringing me food and stuff. And I thought about that too. I'm a man. That was a woman. And I said, man, the world is going wrong, man. I'm a man. She a woman. She out there going through all that ice and bitter freezing cold. And I'm up here sitting. Something ain't right with that, man. But it don't feel wrong. But it I don't know. Let me think about
Why
it.
is it Platt? It's called equality, baby. She earned it. Come on, man. You got
But
to
she got to
respect.
get out there and do her Uber, man. And I saw that, and I took a picture
Yeah.
of that. I don't know. Should I post? She got all my bags and stuff. She's stumbling and her, getting all that ice. I'm sitting in here, man. I've been talking to you niggas and shit for 2 hours. It's all warm and toasty. That sister out there, her ears turning green and her nose is red. I feel wrong, man. There's something wrong with that, man. There's something wrong with that.
It's the
JR,
world of the haves and the
some,
have-nots.
It ain't that. It is not that. It's the world of these hoes didn't want to be respectable women, and now they got to live with their decisions, man. She got to do Uber to
Kevin
make
told
ends
him,
meet.
man. Kevin tried to tell him.
he said,
They
They
want
don't
him to
want to be
take
winter's
Kevin
coming.
respectable
down.
women, man.
Winter's coming, huh?
Winter's here, man.
Winter's
She's
here.
delivering.
It's here.
Yeah, she's delivering in it, man. She.
I
You
wouldn't have
said she
done
was
it, bro.
slipping and falling
Yeah,
and tripping.
I looked at it and they say, you got to go to the store. And I say, everybody out there, the parking lot overpacked. And I looked on my Uber thing and said, we deliver. I said, well, if you said it, not me. So I put in.
Platt said he paid that surcharge and put his feet
Man,
up.
it,
Like,
it
yep,
wasn't no
go ahead and
certain.
drop
The
my
same
stuff
thing it
off,
would have
baby.
been. If it was, it's not an extra on there at all.
Oh,
I
that's what's
gave
up.
her a tip, though. I took care of her, man.
Yeah, they put them
But
surcharges on that. They throw
I
them
did
surcharges
feel
hard on us.
I did feel some kind of way watching that young sister stumble through all that ice and snow. And I'm in a big hot house and just living a life, just a great life. And then she out there freezing, man. That shit made me feel bad, man. I said, damn, what's wrong? Something wrong with us, man, as a society, man.
Man, shit,
No,
ain't nothing
like the
wrong,
brother
man.
said, Platt. She didn't want to. She didn't want to. Listen. She don't need no man. She don't need no baby. She don't need no father. She can raise her kid by herself. Because I guarantee her son or daughter was in the car waiting on her.
Now that car looked worn out too. That's another thing. When she pulled up, like if somebody pull up to your house with groceries, but you got a better car, that makes you feel some kind of way. That thing looked ragged, bro. That thing was ragged. It was like it was puttering. It wasn't like she was driving. She was puttering, trying to drop off Ubers, man, in the snow. You know what? That shit wrong, man. You know what? I was wrong. I'm not ordering that Uber shit no more, man. Until
No,
let this
I
snow
would have
go
been
away. I'm
like,
not
yep.
doing this, man. Them women trying to make a way, man.
I'd have been like, yep, you can leave it right here in front of inside the door. I ain't stuck that shit, man.
It's too cold to go out there and get.
Yeah.
Why why
leave
you
my
feel
shit
bad,
inside the
bro?
door, man. I ain't feeling bad at
You
all.
you helping
No.
them put
Hey,
gas in
Platt,
the car,
instead of
Platt.
doing
Why you
Uber
feel
Eats, I
bad?
tell you what, just order Instacart. That'll solve that.
I don't understand though, Platt. Why you feel bad?
They do my deliveries, but I got you. No, it's a question of selling out. People are rushing to the stores now, buying a lot of food because they know that it's going to be snowing for another week. So it was a question of, and I said, okay, if I go to the store and stand in line, what am I proving? And then Uber Eats said we deliver. I said, well, okay, since you deliver, I put the order in, man. And I don't want to do that to that sister, man,
But
because I'd
Platt,
be wrong. I
you
should
helping
post
her.
that sister coming over here, man, because I took 2 pictures. I should post that sister coming here, all that snow, man. That
Oh,
sister coming to me. I'm a black man.
huh?
All that crunch and snow and that raggedy car.
What,
You just
Platt?
want to stunt. You just want to stunt.
No. Hey, Platt, you
You want
helping
to
her?
shit on her. I
You
get it.
you helping her out,
No,
Platt.
I
I don't
don't.
get.
No, I don't.
You
Hey,
help.
Platt,
Platt had
you
her
know how you be
delivering
doing your
40
I'm
gallons
thumbs?
of
so,
milk.
You know how you be doing your thumbs? You should put a picture of her and
I,
then put a
I got a picture
Jack
right here.
Frost, put some kind of
put
Face
Frosty.
blowing cold air
I'm gonna
and
put
say
Frosty.
winter
I'm gonna put
But
is
Frosty
here.
in the car with her. I'm gonna put
but
Frosty
Yeah,
Platt, you
in
was
the
helping her
passenger.
out, Platt. I
but
don't understand.
winter
You
is
helping her
here.
Yeah,
out.
I helped her out, man. You know what? Hold up, let me tell you the truth. I helped her out. I gave her
You gave her a tip.
amazing. I gave her a big tip.
Yeah, I don't
So
understand. Why you
outside
feel
of what the
bad?
normal tip is, I gave her a lot. I gave her like $50 tip for bringing me the food, man.
Why
Cause
you
Oh, that's
felt
what's
bad?
up.
Why you
That's
felt bad
good.
though, Platt? I don't understand. Why you felt bad? Like
I'm a man.
what?
Cause I'm a
See,
man, man. I
hold on,
gotta
hold
make.
on, hold
I gotta
on.
do for myself, man.
Yeah,
That ain't
yeah,
none
yeah,
that's an
yeah,
Uber
Platt.
driver, but that's a woman, man. She shouldn't have to ever bring me
Yeah.
food.
You trying to be on Essence? You trying to be on the cover of Essence
Uh
now?
oh.
You might want to be on the cover. They bringing Jet magazine. You trying to be the the man of the year, Platt?
No. No,
Like
I am a man.
you want to be the man of the year? Like
Joey, I am a
that?
man.
No,
That
you
fuck
want
with me. No, Joey, that fucks with me, man. No, it's
no,
freezing
Platt. But
weather out there. Joey, it's freezing weather.
she's doing what she have to do, good
I
brother.
know. I know.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know she
So if
gotta
this
do it, but
woman,
damn.
if she gotta drive that Nissan and that 5 feet of snow, she gotta do what she gotta do.
Yep. Put that
With
Nissan on the
what
road with them ball
I,
tires, Joey. Do
I
what you got to
listen,
do,
you
baby.
gotta do what
Put
you
my
gotta do,
groceries
Y'all
baby.
don't
inside
feel
the
no
door.
kind of way
Thank you.
about that? You don't feel no
Nah,
kind of
No.
nah.
Nope. Mm-mm.
Why, Platt? These women fought for these rights.
Come
Give
on,
them the
man.
rights to fight.
Yeah.
Like they want to
You gotta
struggle.
respect their decision, Platt.
Exactly.
Why you don't want to respect
Sometimes
their decision?
I don't even answer the door.
Come
I
on,
just put the
man. Fuck. You
garage up
said you
for
trying
them.
to
Y'all,
kill.
I
y'all
just
got
leave
feminist
mine in the
Joey up here talking
garage.
this. Hey, Truth,
So
you hear me,
Yeah,
Truth? I'm the
what's
feminist.
I hear
what's
you.
up
And
with
I'm
you,
telling
Drew? What's up with you, Drew?
what's up, Drew?
Yo, what
I'm
up?
good.
What up? Platt, you staying warm, brother?
Yeah, I'm warm.
Good, good.
I'm
I,
too
I was just
warm.
gonna
Actually,
ask.
I actually got the window raised, but yeah, it's warm. I'm warm.
Dad, that house bacon,
This
Platt.
room is hot though. Yeah, it's real insulate. No,
you
it's
got the
wide open, man.
windows.
I don't like it that hot, but yeah, I got you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna ask y'all, man, and especially you, Platt. You a little bit older than most of us here on the panel. How
Maybe.
many
Go
brothers
ahead,
have
brother.
you seen?
Platt 31.
Well, how many brothers have you seen in your lifetime get messed up behind a woman like this?
Sha'Carri. Uh, a lot. More than I could count.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Man, he needs somebody to come get him out of this. His mama, his daddy, somebody. Just cut her off.
I don't think. I think it's. He's actually older than her, so
Yeah, that's what I keep saying. I think this is him from the background. He just he just happened to get put forth because he was stupid enough to walk up on a cop car.
Damn, he dumb.
But no, she been on him though about the airport. Look, they got back together, but she ain't forgot that. How
But
you
he was
let
trying to
them
help
just?
at the airport.
I know,
He
but
was
I'm
trying to
saying
help.
he did what he could, but she don't want to hear it. She's like, "You supposed to be fighting for me. I thought I could trust. It keeps coming up like over time, little
You want me to
tidbits.
fight the cops?
Yeah, she's breadcrumbing him about how he got to defend her, and then his ass got locked up.
Yeah, because you saw at the airport. She even looked at him, talking about Christian. Really? I didn't call the police. The camera.
Right, she did do that. Really? But then she commenced to throwing that nigga under the bus to the police right
Yeah,
after that.
yeah. She said,
Yeah,
I got video of him
They
hitting
want us.
me.
We shouldn't do it, man. But we got to stop letting women get us to crash out, man. We got to stop that.
Man, this brother didn't crash though. I mean, he calm.
He did crash. He got arrested.
No, he just got arrested because he pulled up on the scene with some type of drug paraphernalia and threw it. And the cops, of course, they watching him because they're like, "Who is this dude pulling up?" So
He
you throw
tried to
some.
come. He tried to come over to the crime scene or whatever, and they told him go back to your Jeep. But he came over. He's talking about she wasn't speeding. It's in TMZ. He said she wasn't speeding. Let her go. She wasn't speeding. They said go back to your car. Go back to your car. And while he was doing that, a drug pipe popped out his pocket. So they went over there, and that's when him and the police had the interaction, which resulted in him being arrested.
Man, she was speeding. Let her go.
Was that it, Drew?
Yeah, man. I just think it's somebody can save this dude, man. These cats, they're losing a lot of money.
Simp, man. That's the simping though. The simping puts you in harm's way because
Mm.
you have no say in what your woman does. You can't because you're a simp. She gets to do whatever she wants to do, and you got to go dig her out of all those troubles.
Yeah, he signed up for that. He
Yeah,
doesn't deserve saving. He signed up for this system, and he's working it the way he knows how. Let him work it, man. It just is what it is. He doesn't deserve being saved. If you save him, what's gonna happen to him? You think he learned from this? He's gonna be out there. He's gonna find another chick that's gonna run him into the ground, man. That's what he likes.
and I don't understand men as men. I'm telling you up front, this guy, he a sprinter. He got a little bag, a little bit of money. He ain't got no whole lot.
He a
He's
millionaire.
he's healthy. He's young. Is he taking a real look at the possibilities, like all the single women who would love to date him? I'm saying,
They
is he even doing that?
they not Sha'Carri though, Platt.
Well, they ain't gonna get him locked up.
They ain't got that excitement. Plus, Sha'Carri got a little paper too. You know, she might be paper. She might be
Yeah, I
dropping
think
some dollars on him. You know,
I think he's
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
ridiculous.
Them pockets must be deep, man.
she
Well,
might
she
be
Nah,
probably
dropping
Dragging
some
them
has
out.
dollars on.
a lot
he,
of
he could
endorsements, I'm
he could
sure.
find his Simone Biles if he would look for her. That's what I'm saying. Just because he worked with Sha'Carri and stuff, the women who run track, you gotta know, man. All right, they are well, they cool, man, but I don't fuck with them.
Man,
Well, I tell you,
this makes me
she's
think
from.
of another story too. You remember Marion Jones back in the days? She was dating a brother, and they went
Yep.
through all types of stuff with the steroids that she was doing, and
Hmm.
she went to jail. I remember they eventually, you know, broke up.
And you knew Marion Jones was on
Yep.
They all
that
are
whatever that thing that
the
substance
clear. They were
that
on the clear,
she was
Yeah.
on that substance because you
the
could
Valco.
look at her teeth. Her teeth was growing all fucked up.
Well, they Carl Lewis. That's why back in the
Nah,
day,
she
all them
always
sprinters.
had bad teeth, Platt.
No, her teeth were growing on top of each other. That's from all that substance she was putting in her.
Nah, she
Well,
always
Platt
had.
Platt is
Her,
Platt
her
is on
mouth,
it.
her mouth
Hey
was all
y'all,
twisted. Her mouth was all twisted up because of fucking them drugs, man. Come on.
That
she
extra
had bad
estrogen
teeth.
had her growing extra teeth.
Yeah,
Well,
had
I'm gonna
teeth
tell
coming
you.
out her
Hey,
motherfucking mouth.
hey y'all, look at Leroy Burrell and them back in the day. They all wore braces because them drugs they were using did cause their teeth to buck. They had
Mm.
clear braces. Look at Leroy. You remember Leroy Burrell used to run with Carl Lewis at Santa Monica Track Club? All them dudes used
No,
to
I
wear
don't.
braces.
That nigga said
You
Leroy.
don't? Well, look him up.
No, I don't remember.
I mean,
I didn't run track, bro. Why would I remember those
I
guys?
could
Well,
believe it,
he
but I
ran
would
in the
say,
Olympics, man. He was like the guy that would always come in second to Carl.
yeah, I could believe it. But for Marion Jones specifically, I mean, her
Yeah,
teeth are jacked up since college.
they.
Yeah,
So
I
Well,
unless
agree.
she
she
was
didn't run
unless
it.
She
she was
probably was on that
juicing,
stuff that since then, though. She probably was on that
Marion
No.
shit.
Jones didn't go to college. Marion Jones came out
Yes,
of
she
high
did. She
school.
went to UNC. She went to UNC.
She
What are you talking about?
she went to
she was
USC.
running. Marion Jones was running world class as a 16-year-old.
Bro, she played basketball at USC. I mean UNC, sorry. North Carolina Chapel Hill.
North Carolina. That was after the fact. What I'm telling
Yeah.
you is she was running world class. She never represented North Carolina in college in NCAAs. She was world class as a 16-year-old. She from Thousand Oaks, California.
So she was juicing 616.
She had
I mean, her,
talent, but I don't know. I'm just telling you, man. She was on that clear. That's the Balco dude. But see, all of them people, all them sprinters, they got to because when you're running on a professional level, especially like in the World Championships and the Olympics, you got to run rounds, and each round you run, man, that takes a lot out of your body. So they be doing stuff even in between the rounds. I'm just telling y'all something I know.
Do you think
The
that
only people that don't run rounds are like the 10,000-meter runners and the marathon runners. Every other race, and the 5,000-meter runners. From the 1,500 down, everybody got to run a qualifying round or two. So they be taking stuff to keep them up.
Hey brother, do you think that back in the day, a flashback, do you think that FloJo was on it too?
Yeah, that's why she died early. Yeah, Yeah, nobody's run close to her record since 1984. And in the women's 400 and 800 meter, those world records were ran by the East Germans because they was all on that stuff, man. I'm telling you, I ain't just telling you something that I think. I'm telling you something I know. The
I'll,
human
t- I,
body has. Go ahead.
I'll tell you this though, brother. It say Marion Jones, 1994 NCAA outdoor champion, and she in a North Carolina tracksuit.
Well, let me.
So I
Okay,
don't.
I might
That's what I'm
stand
saying.
corrected.
That's
But
what I'm
look,
saying.
look.
Her teeth
But
been
let
jacking
me
for a
say
while, but
this.
I do agree with you. Could
Look at
those
this though.
substances do something to their body? I think it could alter their body most
Hey
certainly.
brother,
But her
hey
teeth been
brother,
jacked
if you
up
do
for a
me a
while.
favor though, 1994. Look at the 1992 Olympic trials, Marion Jones.
Yeah, I'm not going to discredit that. Like
She was 16.
she may have been Allison Felix ran in the Olympic trials as a high schooler.
Yeah,
She
yeah, they
did it as
both did.
well.
Yeah,
So, but I'm just saying I vividly remember her having jacked her teeth for
yeah,
the longest
she did. She
of
did.
time. But
She
I
was
do
cute
agree
though.
with you. Can them
You could
Yeah,
have
she
looked past
was.
substances
them
do
teeth,
something
bro.
to the body? Absolutely.
Yeah, she was.
Absolutely, they
She
can.
was really a beautiful girl. I
She
think
was
in her
beautiful, but
youth,
them
man,
teeth
she was
was yeah.
beautiful.
Hey, she got them Kenny Smith knees now, though. Hey, man, when I saw her. I saw her at a yeah, what was it? It was a basketball game.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, she got them Kenny Smith knees, man. It ain't looking too good for them knees, man. But other than
America
that,
did her wrong. America did Marion Jones wrong, man. They shouldn't have thrown that girl in prison like that. That's some
yeah,
bullshit. Because all of them,
they was all doing it, yeah.
they was all
Yeah.
doing it.
But they
Oh
needed a
man,
face, man.
bro,
That's
let me
how it
tell you.
happened.
One time out here in Vegas, man, I saw Barry Bonds. Man, his head was so big, like from Bout, because he was part of it too. I was like,
HGH.
yeah,
Yeah, human growth hormone. That's no. Why you
Balco.
think Floyd Mayweather was saying he didn't want to fight Manny Pacquiao because his head HGH will grow your head, and it also helps you recover.
Hey,
Y'all
Manny
serious?
Pacquiao do got a head that's unproportioned to the rest of his
What
body.
are
During
y'all
his time of
talking
boxing, it is. If you just look back, it does look very unproportioned to his body throughout. Now that
Yeah,
just could be a Filipino thing because
it
he's from
grows.
the
It will grow.
Philippines,
It will
but
grow your cranium. It grows your. You go
I
through
was like,
puberty,
his head is
but you taking
oversized,
that
but
HGH, it's gonna grow your. It'll grow your
could have been a
head.
one off though.
Are you
But
serious?
it could have been a
What
one off, but his head was
what kind
unproportionately oversized. It
what kind of
was. Truth, you
what
know
kind
that's
of
the truth. Go
side?
back and look at Manny
Listen,
Pacquiao tape. It look crazy, though.
what is a drug actually doing for you if the side effect is making your head bigger? Nigga, what is it
It
doing to you?
it
Lord
helps
said,
you.
I
It
ain't going
helps you
for it,
recover,
dog.
man.
It can't. It's making your head bigger. How are you recovering? No.
Hey, they never said it would be easy.
Right.
I
It's
gotta be a
always some
champion
side effects.
somehow.
God damn. Listen here, man. This gonna
Oh
help you,
man.
but there's some side effects. Word?
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
What's all right? What's the side effects? Well,
You gonna
your
look like
head is
Marvin the
going.
Martian, man.
Yeah,
They
your
they
head
sitting
is.
there taking measurements of your biceps and your thigh. Hey man, what you taking a circumference of my head for? Hey
Head.
man, hey, make your cranium grow,
Hey,
brother. So we got
you
to
went
we
from a
gotta make
seven
sure
and a half to a 10 on in your
and your
fitted hat.
shoes and your cleat, yeah, and your
You
spike
wearing a fucking
size,
10.
yeah.
It's
No.
crazy.
Oh man.
Would you say you can't wear standard baseball caps no more? You
You gotta wear a custom made fitting.
oh my god. How do
Oh
they?
Yeah.
I
man.
mean, I know I want to perform, but nigga, if you tell me the side effect is some weird, something like my head is gonna be extraordinarily large or something else is gonna happen to me, I'm not taking that stuff.
Hey brother,
Yeah,
Stay
ain't
up
no
free.
if
way.
they
Yeah.
if they tell you that's gonna be the difference between you being broke and making millions of dollars, I guarantee you're gonna take it.
Hey,
You
you know what I
sure,
Millions.
man?
realized too? Like I'm just looking at Marion Jones stuff that she had went to jail for lying.
Yeah,
It
that's
Oh,
wasn't actual
bullshit.
using. She went to jail for lying to prosecutors.
Yeah,
Yeah.
before
Man,
Congress, that was bull
Yep.
crap. Because all of them, you see, Mark McGuire didn't go to jail.
Yep.
They
nope.
perjured themselves too. But
Nope.
they did that to the sister, man. That's America is messed up, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mark McGuire had the bumpy back.
Oh,
Yeah.
his face
I used
too,
to
right?
bring up his bumpy back. I said, y'all niggas talking about Barry Bonds. I said, Mark McGuire got the bumpy back.
Yeah. And then
He
he
Yeah.
looked,
came out and admitted he was taking the drugs.
he
Even
looked
Sammy
He
like
had
Sosa too at
the
that
like
time,
a
right?
crocodile. He was
bumpy
half
back and the
croc.
Swiss cheese jawline. It always looked like
Yeah.
he was
Mhm.
his skin was just like irritated around his jawline all the time.
It was
Was it was
nasty,
it was
man.
it Sammy? Was it Sammy on it at the time too,
Yeah,
right?
Sammy
They
too.
Yeah.
all was the '90s baseball. They was all taking that stuff.
They just deported Sammy. They get your ass up out of here, man. Sent his ass
Sammy
back to the
turned.
island.
You know what, Mark McGuire looked like a crocodile playing baseball.
Man, his face was jacked up though.
Damn.
It was, man. It was
Damn.
bad, dog.
This
I
is
just remember looking at
crazy.
his jawline. Shit was crazy. I'm like, hey, what's wrong with this? What's
He
wrong
got
with
them
this
little
man's
short
jawline?
arms. Got that little short arms trying to get second base.
Like he had like some type of folliculitis going on around his, like when he
Damn.
shaved or something, it just looked bad. That's some
It looked bad.
steroids, man. It was
That's
eating
the
So
away at his
steroids.
face.
that's a side effect of taking that. Yeah, head get big, you might get these rash bumps. Like what else? What are the other
You
side
get a
effects?
bumpy
Well,
back.
it's
You
like
get a
it's
bumpy
like you
back.
said, brother.
Bumpy
It
back.
launched a grown man back into puberty because he having acne and
Oh my
giant head,
god.
everything.
Damn.
It will mess you
I,
up, man. It will mess. Look, I take testosterone, and it makes hair grow all out your ears, on your back. It's crazy. And I take a little small dosage of it, but that's just mild compared to the stuff they be taking.
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
That
Shit.
shit crazy. That was
Even
crazy
you
times, man.
remember that dude too that God, what was his name? The guy who was always on, he was always winning the Tour de France.
Lance Armstrong.
Oh
Yeah,
Yep.
he
yeah,
was on that
yeah.
shit.
He was on EK. He was on EPO. That gives you more. That's what a runner like me would have taken. That
They
gives you
said
more oxygen in your blood, so you get greater stamina and
they said
endurance.
that man was riding hundreds of miles without a ball sack, man.
Oh,
Wait, it makes
He
your
had a
balls
com- he
shrivel
had a
up?
com- he
Well,
had
no,
a
he had
What?
competitive advantage. He didn't have
testicular
no
cancer.
balls, man.
Yeah, that's what blew him up because
Oh,
that live. What was it called? The yellow wristband. I
Live
forgot.
strong.
Yeah,
Live
live strong.
strong,
Live
Yeah.
strong.
yeah.
Yeah.
I remember seeing it. They said he had a competitive advantage because he had no balls. I said, "Come on, dog." All the
Yeah.
other riders was
and,
like,
and,
"Nah, man,
and
we uncomfortable
ESPN
and he not."
ESPN made him the man of the year.
Yep.
Crazy, huh?
And I kept
Crazy,
saying to
man.
people, I was like
But you
saying,
know what? His teammate threw him up. His teammate was a straight hater because the teammate was taking the shit too. But he told on everybody.
well,
That's
yeah, but I'm
normally the
saying
way it go.
when they made him man of the year, I was like, how y'all gonna award? What's his name? Nick? What's his name? Lance Armstrong. What's
Lance
his name?
Armstrong.
How you
Lance
gonna award
Armstrong.
Lord Lamb Armstrong? I said it's the bike. That's the motherfucker we need to be giving an award to. The bicycle.
They
Man,
said the
flat
bike deserved it. Yeah.
Yeah, with the
riding up
bicycle.
mountains
Fuck
and
him,
shit.
my man.
Damn, Lance, it's that
All
goddamn
nigga
bike
doing
that
is
need to go.
pedaling the bike. I said, shit, all you doing is riding on the bike.
Y'all know how hard it is to pedal uphill? These motherfuckers
Yeah,
is
that shit hard as
pedaling
hell. I
up
ain't
the
gonna hold you.
Alps. They pedaling up the Alps, dog. That's crazy. Riding up a bike is much harder. Up a hill on a bike is harder than running up a hill.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I called myself trying to do that shit while I was studying abroad. Yeah, I stopped real quick.
That shit is
Bought a
hard.
Trek and everything. I did that shit. I
Yeah,
said, "Oh hell nah,
Yeah,
man,
nigga
this
want
ain't
yeah.
this ain't for me.
man of the
I'm a
year.
nigga. Let me get back to doing niggerish things, man. I'm just studying abroad. Let me get the hell out of here."
It's not man of the year type shit.
My boy, you was studying over at the Sorbonne and shit over in Paris.
No, no, I studied in England, but
Oh, okay.
uh, but that was it's a big culture over there as
Oh
far as
yeah,
like Byron and stuff. So I tried to get into it, and I was like,
yeah.
"What am I doing, man? Let me stop this, man.
Should have tried.
let me do my time to get the hell up out of here, man."
Should have
It
did
was
some
nice,
rugby.
but I was ready to go.
Rugby shit like football.
Oh hell nah, brother. I ain't,
Yeah,
I see them dudes walking around like that, and it wasn't even just a cauliflower ear, that kind of thing. It's just too brutal of a sport. I ain't gonna hold you,
yeah.
man.
You
I
get
said I
fucked
can't do
up.
that, man. Yeah. Surprisingly, they weren't big on basketball over there. And that's what I was kind of like, but they just weren't big into it. They were big into the rugby, big into cycling. I was like, yeah, that's just not me, man.
Hey, Platt,
Mm-hmm.
how much time you think Don Lemon gonna get in jail?
I don't know. I hope hopefully none.
Oh, Don gonna get some time. Watch.
He broke the law, Platt.
What
That's
law
what
did he
Don
break?
shouldn't have ran. He shouldn't have ran up in there, man. That's his fault. That's his fault. He shouldn't have ran up in there behind them people. He
What
should have
His
law?
stayed
goofy
outside.
ass.
What law did he break?
He the
The
same law
law
that
that they charge him.
Face
Go
Act.
ahead.
Face Act. It's called a Face Act.
Face that, yeah. They went to everybody's house and locked their ass up. Come on, you going to jail.
So what happened with Don was when those people ran in, he ran in with them, right? Now he came in behind them trying to do the reporter thing, but you can't go in with the criminals while they're doing the criminal activity, nigga. You're no longer separate. You're an accomplice now.
That nigga say, running
So
in on
how
a
you
bank
gonna run in
robbery.
with how you gonna run in with these niggas
Yo,
and
I'm
think
covering the
they
bank
don't apply to
robbery.
you? The hell?
No, I
He's
don't
They
fuck.
told him to
he's
leave too. They
I
told
don't
him to
fuck.
leave. They didn't want to leave.
I don't fuck with Don Lemon for obvious reasons, but I don't think you want to jail the journalist, right?
No, I think he's gonna go to jail for
what?
the
But was he being a
interrupting of
journalist at the
services.
time? Yeah, was he being a journalist at
I
the
don't
time?
know. I don't know. I
Jo-
really don't fuck with Don. I don't keep up with nothing. I saw he got locked up. I didn't even, how you reach down there and read it. I kept on going. Put it on my Twitter.
he said, I don't care.
No, I don't really fuck with dude. I mean, dude, he going
Yeah.
through hell. I get it, right? But still, there's
If he did so,
we look at the world differently. That's all.
yeah. I saw when it first happened. I thought he was going to get arrested.
I
Not
did
not
too.
only because Trump was trying to go arrest people, but he actually went in with these niggas. He so before this all happened and they was planning to do this little run into this church, he was with these niggas while they was planning to do it,
Right.
recording. So wait, you part of the niggas putting together the plan, and then you run in with the niggas who had the plan? That's called an accessory, nigga. That's not you reporting.
And
If he was doing reporter thing, he would have stood outside and as people came out, tried to interview them. But this nigga ran in with the people and then tried to interview people while he was in there,
Well,
while these people was doing their
and
thing.
we all know that if Don would never done this at a synagogue,
Oh,
he
well,
would have never done that.
I disagree with that. I think he would have done it anywhere.
I
think
don't
so?
think so.
I don't
He
think he
don't.
would do that in
He
no
don't care
synagogue.
nothing about no shit. Don Lemon, he don't care nothing about that.
No, he know the
But
stuff.
but I'm happy it's happening to him
Why you happy
because
about it, Platt?
he has a certain amount. Look, I some of his stuff I like, but he has a certain. He is classic. One of the dudes who really don't care what happened to niggas, long as it don't happen to him. He's classic that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, he's a liberal. He's he married a white man and all of that. That in it. But when they say all these other people are suffering now, the white man, the white woman who got popped, now you got Don getting arrested. Those were the people it was always DeJoy Floyd. It was always black people who was catching the holy hell. So, I mean, I don't know what they're going to do with Don Lemon. I don't keep up with him. I hope he gets a fair trial if he does go on trial.
No, he might get a Trump appointed judge, so Don might be in trouble on this one.
Yeah,
They're
I
gonna
don't know. I don't know
make an
what
example of him like
What about
January
the other
6th.
people that was with him?
They arrested too. And they were like, I couldn't tell you how many got arrested, but it was like 2 or 3 black females, and I saw like 1 white man.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what they did, why they did it. They in Minnesota. I stand on it. We don't give Ilhan Omar the credit. I once I saw it again. She ran down on that dude. Dude tried to come fuck with her. And she ran down on that mom. That's what I'm saying. But we want to say these words about bravery and stuff like that. When we see it, we don't want to acknowledge it. And that's woman 43 years old with 3 kids. She's still out there dishing out fades.
And she was about to peel his cap back, dog.
Mm-hmm.
She wasn't playing with this man.
Mm-hmm. She had a baby bottle, warm baby bottle on her hip. She still was finna dish a fade out. But no, we're at this time. That's where we're at in this country, man. I didn't know people just don't like her. I don't even get that part, man. But that's where we are, man. Now we get told who to like. We
Well,
all gotta like
I
Nicki
think a lot
Minaj.
of the Somali difference is that now that we're seeing the divisions of the FBAs versus the Somalis, and now how they before were saying they're not black, but now they're black all of a sudden. I mean, look at Ilhan Omar. She may have said I'm not black, but she's part of um black the what is it called, a something black caucus,
Now,
you know,
Congressional Black Caucus.
congressional black caucus. So she's taking up a seat of black Americans, but she claims she's not black.
Okay. I'm done. Yeah, you ain't gonna give me no headache, man. So if that's what you think, brother. But all right, man, we've come to the end, man. I gotta go out here and beat on this snow, man. Appreciate that sister, man. We appreciate everybody for coming up here. We can go ahead and shut this thing down. Appreciate that sister coming over here in the snow, man. Good sister, man. Y'all going through it out here though, man. Cause every time I use Uber, I don't ever get no brother. I don't get nothing but black women. Y'all catching out here, bro. I hope y'all learn from y'all mistakes, man. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. And we are out of here. Take care, man. All right, Resurrect.